Hello everyone. Can y'all hear us? Are we cool? We're going. Y'all can also talk. Y'all are live in Discord.
Howdy.
How's the audio balance? Is the music too loud? Our voices fine? Is everything nice and chill? Music is quiet.
Music.
It does need to be a little quiet, but as long as that's fine.
Let me check real quick.
I did turn it up just a tiny bit now.
Hey, if you can hear me, tell John he sucks in the chat.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that'll get people going for sure. I'm gonna turn you down a tiny bit, Xander.
There we go.
Okay, well, I guess that means we are ready to get started. I'm gonna switch us over. Xander, take us away.
Oh boy. Alright, so, howdy everybody, and welcome to the, are we on year 5 I think? Year 5! Yeah! 5 years, we made it!
Yeah. Let's
The Aggie-SAMA Anime Awards. I started this back in like, what, 2019, 2018? Something like that. But it was my creation, I take all the credit. No one else here matters.
What the heck?
Man, what the heck?
We worked
So
so
this is
hard
our
on this.
second year of doing ranked choice voting, by the way. So just to explain again to how everyone that works, we take the first place votes for all of your submissions, and then we progressively keep eliminating people based on whoever got the last amount of votes. And when the person is eliminated, we distribute those votes into the next pick, like second pick, third pick. Let's see. Just reminders. So yeah, I need to take care of some reminders for everyone. First one being, there are spoilers littered throughout this entire thing. So, if you care about spoilers for any reason, don't watch. If you only care about the moment spoilers, don't watch that category. We will remind you when to turn off your stream and come back whenever that happens. And just a reminder, yeah, there is no Mau sweep, alright? Some of y'all can't read, as is tradition in Aggie-SAMA, because, Freerin and Apothecary Diaries, those are not up for anything outside of, like, moments and characters, I believe. You can't do that. I guess there was, like, OST, I guess, but they're not done, so they're not going to win any genre awards, they're not going to win any seasonal awards, they're not winning Anime of the Year, Sequel of the Year, New Release of the Year. It's not happening.
They are in miscellaneous, though.
You know, you guys are probably still gonna go rage about that in general chat, but that's beyond me at this point. So, John, was there anything else I need to get off the list and make sure everyone knows? Oh yeah, house points. Okay, so any of y'all that aren't alumni and have already been assigned to a house, you get house points for this. So if you go to the VC chat channel in the Aggie-SAMA Discord, Mark, or is Jackson or Mark doing that right now? When
I'm
VC
gonna be doing it.
Alright, cool. One of the officers is going to be posting little indicators of when you can start guessing who is going to win the next award. If you get it right, you will get 1 house point per correct answer. If you edit your message, it will not count. So get it right the first time.
I will hit you with an edited react. I will laugh at you. Don't edit.
It's also on slow mode, so then you only get like one answer per whatever time limit Jackson set. Again,
Yeah.
Get it right the first time.
Right now it's set to a minute. Don't try to put multiple answers.
I think that is everything.
Think
Yeah,
we're
we
good.
should be good to go. Alrighty.
Okay, so while people are putting in their guesses, you can start commentary. Right. So
Yeah.
I have not watched all the adaptations, but I have read all the mangas for them. So I'm actually familiar with all the characters here. I do happen to like all of them, and Yuji's the only sequel, or I guess he's from the only anime sequel here. I'm actually really happy with how all 3 of these anime landed this year. It was nice to see that all of these mangas that I've been a fan of finally got some really good adaptations. So I actually don't have a preference between who wins this category.
Actually, yeah, I kind of agree with you on this one, Xander. They're all good protagonists, all from really good series. I mean, if I honestly was gonna disagree with you. I was gonna say if I had to pick anyone, it honestly would have to be between Mao Mao or Aqua for me. But also, I just really like Oshinoko because the darker take and how it's just a giant expose for revealing all the dark parts of the entertainment industry. So, honestly, for me, it'd either be between Mao Mao or Aqua.
Why don't you like Aqua?
Yeah, that's a good question. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do think he is the weakest out of the 4. He kind of has the blandest actual personality. Not that he's got a bad personality.
I don't know. I wouldn't say he's bland. I would just say he's a character that constantly is wearing masks.
AJK Shill, who do you think is best protagonist?
Itadori Yuji, of course. yeah. I mean, especially He's just as someone who's read only Oshinoko and Freenan, and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Oshinoko fell off a cliff, so I don't care about Oshinoko anymore. And Freenan is good,
Hot take.
but Jujutsu Kaisen is Jujutsu Kaisen has cool fights, so better.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the cool fights don't necessarily matter to the protagonist, right? What do you think about Yuji especially makes him a good protagonist?
Well, I mean, have you guys? I mean, you probably have seen the meme where it's like he is having the mental breakdown, and then my special comes on. That's why he's the best protagonist.
That's
okay. All right.
Is voting closed, Mark?
It is now.
All right.
Okay,
Awesome.
voting is now closed, so we can now reveal the winner of Best Protagonist is...
Frieren!
It's Frieren from Frieren Beyond Journey's End.
Let's go!
Honestly, I'm okay with this. Smug elf is good.
Smug elf, let's go. We love elves.
That's true. We do love a good elf in this house.
All right.
Mao Mao Sweep is dead on first event, so let's
It is
So sad.
R.I.P. Mao Mao. Mao Mao is a very good character.
She is.
Guys, it would be really funny if you guys voted for Freenan for best protagonist next year too. Just saying.
You can do that.
That technically is something you could do. That would be really funny.
All right. And Xander, would you like to explain the results again, just for people who don't understand ranked choice voting?
Yeah, again, so, I mean, right here, it's not, like, I guess that surprising. Frieren did lead, in terms of first choices. She has, 19 compared to Mao Mao's 16. So in this case, we had to eliminate Aqua the first time, redistribute his votes. But then Yuji ended up the least in the second round, so we had to eliminate Yuji and redistribute his votes, and that gives Frieren the super majority here, or sorry, the majority. So basically, we had 48 votes for a lot of these categories. I think moments, which we gave you the option to skip, we only had like 30.
Yes.
But for most of these, we had 48, and so half of that is 24. In order to win this, you have to end up with a total of at 25 votes.
All right.
So Frieren wins with 26.
Now, next
Awesome.
up, next category. Xander, do you want to read it off? You are the host after all.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
next we have Best Antagonists. Our 4 nominees are Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, final season, the final chapters. I will not be reading that out the whole time. Mahito from JJK2, Toji, Fushiguro Toji from JJK2 as well, and Knives from Trigun Stampede. Knives is the only one I am not familiar with. So, Mark, I think you really watched Trigun Stampede. You want to explain that?
Yeah. So Knives probably is better in Trigun Stampede than in the original Trigun in terms of just a
Ooh, hot
imposing.
takes.
Okay, I do enjoy the original Trigun better than Trigun Stampede, but him as a antagonist is much more imposing in Trigun Stampede. They overbuffed him and then definitely made Vash a lot less. But in terms of the characters here, I'd say he's second best antagonist.
I can agree with that take, yeah.
Mahito is probably the best antagonist of
What's your reasoning for why he's better, though?
Mahito is, let's just say, probably the most fun to watch, but also the most frustrating to watch because of everything he does to Yuji and everything he opposes Yuji with. I would have liked him to be the main antagonist for all of JJK. Just because he's the one that opposes Yuji's views the most, and so he's the best.
I know you like Mahito, right? Do you think that Toji should have been on here? Do you think he compares to Mahito at all?
No, I think Toji's here because he's hot and cool.
You know, that's so fair.
That is not even debatable. That is probably the only reason he's here.
Yeah, Toji should not be here.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that one.
The Bungo Stray Dogs antagonist should be on here.
Yeah.
Hey, just get more people to watch Bungo Stray Dogs. That's all we gotta do.
You like Attack on Titan too, right? Do you think Eren belongs in here?
Yeah, I do, because the
Eren absolutely belongs on here.
Yeah, the Attack on Titan agenda is strong.
It's always strong.
Yeah. No, he absolutely deserves his spot on this board. Honestly, for me, it's either definitely for me, first place Mahito, but second place is a tie between Eren and Knives for me. Eren, especially having a 180 flip of your main protagonist ending up just becoming your antagonist, was a really cool thing to watch play out.
Okay, so who here actually, just a quick check, who here actually liked the Attack on Titan finale? I've heard a lot of it's very conflicting feelings from most people.
Word.
I thought it
Like
was
is a
written decently. And the music was good and made me feel emotions.
I
I
did really
kind of
like
have
it.
a love-hate relationship with it. I enjoyed it, but there was a lot of stuff where I was kind of like,
I think I liked it more just because I like thinking about how time works and stuff, and it kind of follows that, and how time physics should work if they were to be able to be, you know, I don't know how much spoilers I can say, and
Let's keep it to a minimum. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I get what you're getting
I think that's enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think with that we can cut off the vote or cut off the predictions, and we're gonna reveal the winner.
So the
Awesome.
predictions are cut off. We're good. We can switch.
We are good.
All right. The winner is Eren Yeager.
Hey, there we go.
I think he won last year too.
I think he did. That does sound right.
He is a very, very interesting antagonist.
Yeah. It does help when your antagonist has 4 to. You could count it as 5 seasons of build-up.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely was, honestly, way too much build-up. It should not have taken as long as it did, but...
I was gonna say it helps when your antagonist is hot.
That also is true.
Yeah, literally the only reason Toji was on there.
Can you name a single good antagonist that is not hot?
You consider Mahito hot? Y'all just put your votes for Mahito.
Wait.
You consider her hot?
Have you seen Fen Mahito?
Yeah, I have.
I was like,
that was the question was. All right. So, yep, here's the results. Providing y'all my math, so y'all know. Well, technically it's not my math. John did a lot of the calculations this year, but this one I did.
Yes.
But yeah, giving y'all that math so you know we're not cheaters.
All right.
So you may notice here that Mahito and Aaron are tied for round 3 for the number of votes, but the reason why Aaron wins is because the tiebreaker is who has the most round 1 support, and in this case, Aaron wins out by 1 vote.
Hey.
For ranked choice voting, we did a lot of research on how people normally break ties, and it's just look who had the most support. So if there's ties again, we're going to look at who had the most first place votes, and if that's tied, look who had the most second place votes. So that's how we had to break ties this year.
All right, moving on to the next category.
This is Best Supporting.
Best Supporting Cast. We've got Frankie from Spy Family Season 2, Spy X Family Season 2. I'll leave it y'all to duke it out on which one is the correct reading.
There is
Arima
a correct
Kana
answer.
from Oshinoko, Einar from Vinland Saga 2, and Guel from Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury Season 2.
Yes. My boy Guel.
Best.
Love
Go ahead,
him.
Mech Chills.
Okay.
Defend this guy.
Alright, so I love Kana, I love Frankie, they're great, but the absolute character flip and like the humbling Guel goes throughout Witch from Mercury, and the place they end off his character. Oh my god, I love him. He's my boy. God, I wish he would have had a better situation to be placed in. But God, he turned out as a very, very great character. I love
He is
Guel.
the best part of that show.
Yes, absolutely. No, Guel, I was like, I love the main two, but God, I love Guel.
Don, you cosplayed as Frankie last year.
I did.
Did you watch Spy Family Season 2?
No, because I've read all of this, and Frankie remains the GOAT throughout the manga, so my support was behind Frankie.
I was like, aside from Bond, Frankie is best character of that
He
show.
is. He definitely is.
Dallas, you said Oshinoko fell off later, but how about this early first season? It's kind of like worthy of being here. Do you think? How does she compare?
Well, Einar's here, and Einar's the GOAT, and Kana's not even close to Einar, so,
So what makes Einar good?
because Vinland's all good. I mean, I think,
That is fair.
Yeah.
That is fair.
The entire arc they go through in Vinland Saga Season 2, and it's just, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Chat, do we have any Kana supporters here?
I'm still.
I was like, I feel like Kana deserves a good honorable mention. Kana is a great character.
She's so good. She is my favorite character in Oshinoko.
But is
You
she
know,
best
honestly,
supporting?
yeah.
No.
She's the best supporting character of that show.
That's
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Jade Spring, I agree with you on that. I love her to death, but she's not the W of this.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's cut off the predictions now, and we're gonna reveal the winner once we get confirmation that it's
We
cut
are
off.
good.
Okay.
The winner is Frankie. Let's go.
I'm fine with that. As much as I wish my boy Guel would have won, I'm okay with this.
We love Frankie. We love Frankie.
Congratulations to all the Frankie fans
Frankie-
out there.
Frankie is great.
And then for the skeptical haters in chat, here's the vote breakdown.
Heckin' Guel.
Yeah.
No.
It's unfortunate for Guel, but Guel is last place.
Yeah.
My boy, no.
Not enough. Honestly, Mech Chills, I don't think you're doing a good enough job. I don't think you got enough people to watch Mobile Suit Gundam. Witch from Mercury. I'm just gonna say Witch from Mercury. It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Gosh, come on,
Yeah,
guys.
G-Witch.
The
Just
easiest
say
way is
G-Witch.
just G-Witch.
G-Witch?
G-Witch.
That's what
yeah.
everyone else calls.
Gwitch?
Yeah.
Any
Gwitch,
Gwitchers?
And Madeline, the reason Einar
Yeah.
was third is because we checked Frankie voters to see who had more votes from Frankie voters between Kana and Einar, and Kana had more votes from Frankie voters.
R.I.P.
So
Also,
that's the
y'all
case.
Vinland Saga people, there's not enough of y'all in the server.
That's
Yeah, we need more Vinland Saga people, and we need significantly more Gundam people, I guess, because
I'm
that
definitely
is a
putting this
travesty.
out here. All of you guys, as soon as nominations come out, I don't know what y'all are doing, but if you think that certain things should happen, you need to put out that propaganda. You need to start shilling amongst your fellow members.
Please,
All right,
please chill.
as soon as I saw y'all complaining in general chat, why ain't this character on there? Well, guess what? You didn't get people to vote.
This is so true.
But anyways,
This is extremely true.
Next
we're moving on,
category.
right? Democracy. Y'all gotta like fuel that. We're going on to Best Boy. Our nominations are Gojo Satoru from Japanese? Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Hoshino Aqua from Oshinoko. Itadori Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. And Sid Kageno, The Eminence in Shadow.
I feel like we already know who's gonna take this tub.
Are you sure about that?
If Megan's propaganda has done anything, yes.
That's true. Megan has spread so much Gojo propaganda.
I know Megan's gonna riot if Gojo does not win.
What has Megan been doing? Where's the propaganda? Give us all the rundown here.
She made us, during one of the general meetings, we read a Gojo fanfic.
I was like, she has been repping Gojo ever since the series dropped.
Yes.
It's so Gojo-over. Yeah, Bernard, you're right. But
I don't want to defend any of the other ones.
Okay, Itadori Yuji, he shouldn't. He's not best protagonist because of Mao Mao, but he is definitely best boy out of these.
I can
four.
agree with that. Yeah, I can agree with that.
I know everyone thinks Gojo's so cool or whatever, but he's kind of overpowered and lame. Yuji is the perfect best boy to root for because you don't even have a reason to root for Gojo, you know?
Yuji is a very likable protagonist.
This is true. JJK shill. Yuji or Gojo?
Yuji, it's not even close.
Yeah.
You go. I mean, Gojo's like he's kind of overrated, honestly. But you know, Yuji, yeah, his interactions with Toto and you know the best of friendo and Chozo in this current arc, you know, just
Yeah.
It's
And
good.
like, unfortunately, I can't comment on Sid because I have not watched Eminence in the Shadow yet. But like, Aqua is a great character in my opinion, but he, in my opinion, should not be on this list because he is not best boy with the amount of horrendous things this man has done.
Okay, but he's hot.
See, the thing you don't understand, Jackson, is for some reason we have a lot of Oshinoko fans.
No, absolutely, as you should, because it's a great series. But Aqua's just like, dude, you've done some you've done some really cool and good stuff, but God, you have done some horrendous crap, dude.
Yeah.
Seems like most people seem to agree. Aqua is a menace. All right, well.
Yes, absolutely, he's a
maybe
menace.
don't nominate him next time.
You could have nominated Thorfinn instead, but look what happened.
I did nominate Thorfinn. I think.
I'm just saying, the award for Best Boy should have been Bond from Spy Family Season 2, but
y'all could have voted Bond. I don't know why y'all didn't.
All right, hold on. I want an answer from this person. Ethan Erickson in chat. None of these characters deserve this award. Who did you put? Is it Bond? Did you put Bond?
You should have put Bond. Bond is great. Bond is the correct answer.
If you put Bond or Thorfair.
The senpai from Nagatoro.
Okay.
All right.
Really?
I don't think you have much support for that here.
That is a pick.
I'm like, I love that series, but really? No.
All right.
Alright. Is voting closed? Or not?
Yep, let's close predictions.
It is now.
Alright.
All right.
And your winner is...
Let's...
Gojo! Unsurprisingly!
Yeah, we all knew how that was gonna go.
Surprising no one. And it was
Megan's
not close.
propaganda.
It was not close. Throughout heaven and earth, he alone is the honored one.
It was not close.
I'm surprised Sid was the tie, though, because I didn't think we had that many Eminence and Shadow fans. Not the tie, but second place.
I think we have more quiet Eminence and Shadow fans.
Okay, I might have to check that out. I haven't watched it yet, but it might have to go on the list.
Okay, I think we have there's a decent amount of Eminence and Shadow fans in chat.
Yeah.
Go ahead, show your support.
Yeah,
it's like one of the only 2 shows on here that has 2 seasons.
Yeah, 2 seasons
in the same year.
Alright, chat, do you think I need to watch it? Is it something that I should check out?
I like Isekai. Should I watch it?
Alright.
That's a
Jade
yes.
Spring says yes. We got, okay, we got a lot of yeses. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to check it out.
We will check this out.
All right.
Alright.
Let's move on to the next category.
Best girl.
Me and John got something to watch.
Alright, best girl. It's the important category. Who cares about best boy? Let's go!
I'm out for the win.
Okay.
Mau.
I'm telling you, this absolutely is either a tie between Mau Mau or Fern for me.
Absolutely.
What's the reason?
Mau Mau is just an absolutely great protagonist. Apothecary Diaries is probably one of my favorite current shows right now, but Fern, more Smug. Smug is always
We
great.
love Smug.
Smug is always great, and her chemistry with Stark is just funny as hell. She's great.
Really, aren't
Fern is
all these
very-
girls smug though?
Yeah.
I not really. Megaman, I wouldn't say she's smug.
She's a Shinibu.
Yeah, I was like, she's more of a ditzy chuny, if anything.
She's smug because she's way too confident in herself, but not. It's not.
Yeah,
not
I wouldn't call that
smugness.
smug. I would say that's cocky, if anything.
Yes, she's very cocky.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've already talked about Freeran, Apothecary Diaries, and Oshinoko. This is Konosuba's, I think, first and only appearance, maybe, on this.
And it's
Yes,
the
it is.
spin-off.
Did anyone watch?
I did. I love Konosuba. This was not it.
I've read the manga for it. The spin-off is just kind of a thing. It's there.
I watched
Okay,
the
but do you
first
think,
3 episodes.
even if the show wasn't as good, do you think Megumin deserved to be on here out of that?
Yes, because she's best girl from Konosuba in the first place.
No, that's Aqua.
No, excuse me?
I love saying
No, Wiz Supremacy. Thank
It
you
is-
very much.
If my real answer is probably Chris, but that's besides the point.
That's fair. That's fair.
Nope, I'm definitely here for Megumin. I'm here for Rie Takahashi.
That's fair.
Okay, that's cheating. It's Rie Takahashi. Come on.
Ooh, by the way, it has
Is the
2
funniest
characters on
part
Best Girl!
of
She does.
Konosuba.
Yes, she does. Yup. Rie
go Rie
Takahashi's just
Takahashi.
cheating. She's just cheating to have a good character. Like, she just voices great characters.
It's so true.
I think Mau Mau's voice actor is also one of the Konosuba girls, am I right?
I think. Let me check, actually.
Can you double check that real fast?
I think that's... Is that Aqua?
No.
It is. Aqua.
think it
Voice
is.
actor, that'd be really funny.
So that was Aoyuki, who voices Diane in Seven Deadly Sins, and I swear she was. Oh, she's Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Oh.
So Lucy and Mau Mau share a VA, and then I don't know. She might not have.
Maybe
voiced
not. Man, I
in-
guess I was thinking about someone else. But, alright. Well, let's close
Yeah.
out predictions now and move on to the winner of Best Girl.
It is closed.
All right.
Alright, it's closed.
The winner is Mau Mau. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Mau
love
Mau.
Rie
I am-
Takahashi is Best Girl
I
in
am
my heart.
absolutely okay with this.
It's so peak.
Yeah,
She deserves
it's like
this.
if you have not watched the show, please do. It is fantastic.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
highly recommend Apothecary Diaries, as you're gonna see throughout the entire awards, because a lot of the good... Turns out, when you're a good anime, you show up a lot!
That is crazy. It's crazy how it keeps happening. Here's the results.
2023 was actually a pretty decent year for anime.
It was pretty close between Mau Mau and Fern, actually.
Oh, that's really close. Yeah.
All right. Next category: best couple and ship. Did Xander
Oh,
get pulled away? Xander might have
I'm
been
so
pulled away.
happy the
I had
McDonald's
to
parents
sneeze.
got on here.
Oh.
Alright, so, Best Couple and Ship, we've got Lloyd and Your Forger returning, I think for the 2nd year in a row.
Yep.
Fern and Stark from Freeran. The McDonald's dad and McDonald's
Yeah.
mom from
Yes.
McDonald's commercials, which was a big viral thing this year. It's great.
It has
Love
a
it.
Mal
It has a Mal
entry.
entry. Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Should have been Jinchi and Mau Mau. Well, guess who should have voted?
Should have voted it.
2 people
Um,
nominated Jinchi and Mau Mau. 2.
But yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, you were one of the 2? Awesome.
And then we got Aqua and Kana from Oshinoko. Alright, do we have any preferences among you guys?
As much as I love Spy Family and Frieren, McDonald's sweep.
McDonald's sweep.
McDonald's sweep!
I've
I'm
been
telling
pushing
you,
this propaganda all week.
these little tiny animations, I don't know what it was, but just the pure wholesome sugar that these animations gave me that McDonald's put out, they're so sweet. I love them. They're great. They're adorable.
We got so much good fan art out of it too. It was so
We
great.
did. There was a lot of really wholesome fan art from this.
Yes.
And the Kagurabachi meme from it, beautiful.
Yeah.
It's all so good.
All right. Anyone choosing the other ones? JJK Shill. We don't have any JJK on here, but what are you picking?
Fern X Stark because I Freenan. Yeah, I mean that's the only one I care about on here. I guess Lloyd and Forger probably.
That's
Yeah.
right. I mean, all of them are good. All of these are really
They're
good picks.
they're all great. Yeah.
Dallas, do you not enjoy Spy X Family?
No.
What?
I'm
yeah.
sorry. What? I've never heard of Spy X Family. I've heard of a show called Spy Family.
Spy X Family? Yeah. All right.
I've never heard of it.
Whatever, man.
Okay. I think we can kick off predictions here.
Yes.
Alrighty.
It is done.
All right, and the winner is Lloyd X Your Forger. Let's go.
Second year in a row, I think.
I think
I'm
it was
fine
2 years
with
in
this.
a row.
They are
Okay.
adorable. This is
The
fun.
McFam.
I'm sorry, McFan.
2 years defending champs. Let's
McFan,
go.
They did beat Aqua X Kana. So,
Yeah.
good job, McDonald's couple.
Oh, what? McDonald's is only third. That's messed up.
It was a test to see if the memes will overpower the community like they did last year for best
Come on.
antagonists.
That's true. Yeah.
Unless it
What
wasn't a
was
meme.
last year?
Social
We
anxiety won best
Oh, yeah.
antagonist.
Oh, that was.
That was great. I'm so glad that won.
It was so funny.
Is it a
Don't
meme
let
or
your
was it
memes-
not a meme?
Who
It's up to
knows?
y'all.
Honestly, I think it was both at the same time.
The McFam was not a meme.
That was not a meme. That was a way of life.
All right, next category. Oh no, actually, we're moving on to the genre awards. That was the end of the character awards.
Oh,
so now
all right.
these are
okay.
entire shows that are nominated.
Guess what?
Alright.
You guys remember what isn't allowed to show up here?
Things that aren't finished. Like
Which happen to include?
Apothecary Diaries and Frieren.
Which
Alright, get
is
those out of your mind
very
for now. We're not talking about those guys. Let's make way for some best action instead, of which they probably wouldn't have shown up anyways. Alright, we've got Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village Arc, Hell's Paradise, and Gwitch.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
I'd say it's not super tough.
I don't think it's as tough as you
The
think.
the only two that I would say are tough are JJK and Witch from Mercury, but we don't have enough G-Witch fans.
Yeah, I was like, I
For that
would
to
love
be-
to shill G-Witch Season 2 right now. But honestly, G-Witch is more of a drama than it is an action.
But the animation on that was beautiful.
Oh, the animation is gorgeous. But right now, for me, it's between JJK or Hell's Paradise.
Okay, right there. Hell's Paradise. We got a Hell's Paradise defender. Go ahead, defend it.
Okay, if you want a great example of why you want to watch Hell's Paradise, literally the first episode should sell you alone. That first episode is a perfect scene setter to be able to get you like, holy crap, this is the ride you're about to get into. Animation's awesome. I love the fight scenes. The story's great. And as much as, edgy protag is edgy protag, he's actually a surprisingly likable character. But the action in that series is just fantastic. Go watch Hell's Paradise.
Do not watch Hell's Paradise. The animation gets very bad. Read the manga.
Okay,
I like
so what about Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer I think was a pretty big contender last year for Best Action. Ufotable does good work. Do we have anyone that liked Demon Slayer Swordsmith Village this year for Best Action?
Okay, I will say I did enjoy it this year.
Yeah.
It was a little bit more controversial because they did put a lot more CGI in it. I know a lot of people did not like the fish.
Oh, yeah.
Because they look a little
That's so
off-putting.
bad.
I will say the fish did not look as bad to me as it did everyone else, but it definitely wasn't the same standard as before. But everything else in the show, I'd say did really well, and their use of CGI, other than the fish, was really good. But it is not as good as JJK.
But it was the weakest season of the series so far.
That is true.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And part of that is it was riding off of the coattails of the Entertainment District arc, which was personally one of my favorite sections of the series. I absolutely loved that arc. It was gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful.
So riding off of those coattails it's hard because they keep trying to one-up themselves, but the Swordsmith Village arc, as much as I wanted to love it, just really didn't hit the spot that I was expecting it to.
Okay, so elephant in the room, real quick. We got people calling y'all out. All right, you say don't watch Hell's Paradise because of the animation, but I believe Hell's Paradise was done by Mappa, who also did JJK season 2 here. What sets JJK season 2 apart from Hell's Paradise, in your opinion, JJK Shill?
Okay, well, I mean, they were both made by Mappa, but that doesn't mean the same people worked on it. So, JJK was a very big project that a lot of freelance animators wanted to work on. So, Mappa got a bunch of freelance animators that wanted to work on it and worked them to death, and they cared enough about the show to save it from being a train wreck. People did not care about Hell's Paradise enough to, like, actually save it, so it got delayed and didn't end up. It was also during the season where they had other high-profile shows. I think it was like right after Chainsaw Man. Like, yeah, this was the beginning of the year, right? So it was like right after Chainsaw Man, and there was a lot of stuff Mappa was doing. So Hell's Paradise just got the short end of the stick in a season with a lot of high-profile shows. I believe it was also in the same season as Heavenly Delusion, and most of freelance animators like were working on Sakuga, like animators were working on Heavenly Delusion. So Hell's Paradise just got the short end of the stick of the modern day, like anime industry.
Okay. Now, quick question before we reveal the winner. Does anyone here think that JJK season 2 is gonna lose?
I mean, I counted the votes, so I can't say anything.
You know, I could lie to myself and say G-Witch, but I know it's not going to.
No Gwitchers?
I wish.
Not enough.
If you haven't watched G-Witch, please go watch it. It doesn't matter if you've watched Gundam before. It is a great entry point into the franchise.
And very standalone.
Oh yeah,
All
it's a standalone series.
We're cutting off predictions here. Mark,
They are
you?
gone.
They're gone.
All right.
The winner is JJK season 2. Let's go.
To the surprise of literally no one.
Yes, surprising no one. And it was not close. They won in the first round by a lot.
Yep. It didn't take more than one round.
It did not.
Hey, G-Witch got more votes than Demon Slayer. That's all that matters to
Heck
me.
yeah.
Let's go.
What would have won second place, though?
Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise.
That's crazy. Alright, next category.
Okay.
Best drama.
Alright, give me a sec. The slide has to update on the Twitch stream for me to see it.
Okay.
Alright, best drama.
Do you want me
So
to
we've
show
got
you the
Oshinoko back at it again. We've got Vinland Saga Season 2. We've got Skip and Loafer, I think making its first appearance on these awards, as well as My Happy Marriage.
Skip and Loafer was a fantastic series. I honestly feel like G-Witch should have been put in this category because it's way better in the drama side, but in my opinion, there is a correct answer to this. And as much as I love Vinland, it's Oshinoko. For me, at least. I love Skip and Loafer. Super cute series. Vinland's fantastic. Go watch Vinland. But the train ride of the absolute crazy crap happening in Oshinoko, it's just a fantastic thriller drama.
Alright, Anime Man and JJK Shill, I think you've got the opposite opinion. Give me the defense.
Yeah. So, as someone that's seen all four of these, honestly, Skip and Loafer as a drama is the best out of the four. Vinland Saga does have a lot of good moments, and I would say it is number 2. Oshinoko is not in top 2. I'd say it might not even be farther than My Happy Marriage. My Happy Marriage is actually a really good one that you all should check out. It is definitely more shoujo-y, but really good. I'd say Oshinoko might just pull ahead of it just a little bit. Oshinoko will win this category, just because of the amount of Oshinoko fans we have. in the server. But Skip and Loafer should win this.
I definitely agree with Skip and Loafer being my second place. The only reason why Oshinoko is more tight with me is just because I was in the whole acting side, so a lot of the drama and stuff that it covers is a lot more relatable for me. So that's why I'm picking Oshinoko. But I absolutely agree with, if you haven't watched Skip and Loafer, please go watch it. It is fantastic.
Dallas, do you think Vinland Saga should win this?
Oh, of course I do. I mean, I haven't seen Skip and Loafer in My Happy Marriage, but when I look at Oshinoko, all I can see is a soap opera now. So I'm like, yeah, Vinland all the way.
John, what do you think?
I only watched Oshinoko out of all of these, so I can't say anything. I heard Vinland was extremely good. Skip and Loafer, after looking into it for this award show, it looks really cute, and I want to watch it now.
It's really good.
But I don't know enough to make any comment.
Okay. So I think most people don't think Happy Marriage is gonna win. Does it have a chance? Anyone?
It does not have a chance.
No.
I've never even heard of the show until now.
Heard of it.
It was a Netflix.
Oh,
dude, my mom was watching this show.
Really?
I popped into the
good.
living room one day, and my mom doesn't really watch anime, and all of a sudden I'm just like watching her. I think she watched My Happy Marriage's anime. I think there was a drama version as well. She watched a J drama, live action.
I have to watch that. Interesting.
It's weird. I don't know. My parents are encroaching on my territory. It's not nice.
Yeah. You're like, oh my god, what?
They were watching Onimusha too. If it's on Netflix, they're gonna like give it a chance.
What the heck?
That's crazy. All right.
All right, we're gonna cut off predictions here.
They are cut.
All right, and the winner is Oshinoko, to no one's surprise.
Surprises no one.
Hold up, we got a question for JJK Shill over here. When did Oshinoko fall off for you? Try not to give any spoilers for this one.
Like just around what chapter, I guess.
It's the moment you're thinking of. In the manga. Yeah, it's that moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like, I don't know. I haven't caught up on the manga. I think I left off in like the 120, 130 range.
I think it's the thing
So
that you
I need to catch
probably
up.
still know about.
Yeah, it's happened in like 123.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what the results are for this one.
It was pretty close between Oshinoko and Vinland, so good job, Vinland.
Yeah, Vinland's a great series. It absolutely deserves its high placing.
Y'all can go watch My Happy Marriage though, on behalf of my mom. You got a rec for my mom. Xander's mom.
I'm gonna have to go watch it now.
Alright, let's move on to the next category.
Best Adventure Fantasy.
Oh, this
Also
is
known as
John's
Best
category.
Isekai, unless your name is... does Dr. Stone count as an Isekai? Do y'all think? No? No. Alright. Well, we got two flavors of the Evidence in Shadow for you to choose from. Will they cannibalize each other's votes?
Oh gosh, I didn't think about that.
I was like, if we count Dr. Stone as an isekai, we have to count Back to the Future as an isekai.
I don't think it will cannibalize it, because I think the people that voted it first would have voted the second season second.
That
or
is
vice
the
versa.
advantage of ranked choice voting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Instead of JJK Shill, we've got Danmachi Shill here.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, so, John, tell us why you think it's Danmachi.
Okay, so season 4, part 2. All the other seasons of Danmachi, the authors never directly worked on it. This season specifically, the author was directly involved in the production of the show, and it shows dramatically. They cut all of the parts that weren't needed and just kept what was important. They expanded the length of the season. They covered 2 volumes in 24 episodes. All the other seasons were covering
crazy.
5 volumes in 12. So they really got to hit all the emotional moments, the pure despair of this arc. The whole arc is extremely hopeless, and it seems impossible odds of trying to overcome it and just pushing themselves to the absolute limit, like starving themselves, dehydrating themselves, like breaking limbs, just trying to survive. And it's so well crafted, and you really feel despair the entire time watching it. And the soundtrack behind it, it's so perfect. It's so
John,
good.
have you watched the other 3 shows on this?
I did watch Dr. Stone. I like this arc a lot. I think the anime kind of let me down a little bit compared to reading it in the manga, but it was still good. I like Kohaku a lot, so lots of Kohaku. Kohaku got to shine in this arc, and I like that.
Mark, what did you watch?
I watched the two Eminence and Shadows.
Okay.
I've read Doctor Stone, so I can assume how it went, but it is definitely going to be Eminence in the Shadow season 1 for me. Eminence in the Shadow season 2 was good on some episodes, and then bad on other episodes. Which was the same case for the first one, but the first one did have more strong episodes more frequently. But the main character is definitely one that drives the show really well because he's just doing stuff kind of nonchalantly. He basically wants to just look cool to himself, be like this behind the scenes guy that's super overpowered, but everyone thinks he's super weak just normally for his own enjoyment. And he makes up whatever the heck he wants and just happens to get lucky like half the time. So other people think he's a genius.
So he
But it's
is your
just hilarious.
average he is your average DeviantArt or Tumblr user. Got it. Nah, but unfortunately, I don't really have too much input for this category as I've not watched any of the specific seasons on this category. So I'm gonna have to trust y'all's word for it. Just because it's the only series that I'm at least farther in, I'm gonna have to, I guess, side with Danmachi.
Yes.
Don, how
I
hard did
was
you
never-
campaign for Don Machi?
Not very, because I didn't watch Eminence and Shadow. I did chill for best insert for Damachi because I think it actually deserved it for that.
I don't know. I was never really a huge Dr. Stone guy.
Okay, we're gonna cut off predictions here. Let's see if
All
two
right.
Eminence and Shadows can beat a guy that looks like he has got spring onions for hair and two dead people on the poster
Yeah.
because they look like they're near death.
The whole season.
I haven't actually watched the season, so I'm not spoiling
very
anything.
rough in this.
The winner is Eminence and Shadow season 1, surprising no one.
Yeah, I know it was extremely popular.
Yes, it definitely was.
Was season 2 in second place?
No, Dr. Stone actually was. Season
What?
2 got last.
I
Season
didn't
2 got
hear
last?
anyone talk
No
about
hecking
Dr.
way.
Stone this year. That's funny.
I think likely what happened is the Eminence and Shadows fans all voted season 1 first, and then the other fans who didn't watch Eminence and Shadow voted one of the other two.
Gotcha. Because I was like, I'm surprised that Dr. Stone New World got so high because no one talked about it.
Yeah, no one really did. But I think it's just
Yeah.
no one watches Danmachi, and no one or not no one, but
Which is
Eminence and Shadows
unfortunate
is
because
polarizing.
Don Machi is a good series.
It is.
Don Machi was not the last in terms of round 1 picks, but it did have the most 4th place picks. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
That is very sad.
People just didn't watch it. It's okay. I'll get y'all converted one day.
Oh no, someone said they voted Don Mid.
No, not Don Mid. I'm so hurt. Anyways, next category is Best Comedy.
Oh, this should be fun.
Alright, we've got Spy X Family Season 2, Zom 100, Buddy Daddies, and Tomo-chan is a Girl.
Ooh, I have feelings about this one.
Alright, Buddy Daddies is I guess the one that I am not the most familiar with, so any Buddy Daddy defenders?
I am a Buddy Daddy's defender.
Go
It
off.
is okay. So it's an original, so you didn't hear any hype beforehand. But the amount of effort and care they put into that show really shows. There's a couple shows right now that I keep saying are ones you should watch for the same reason. It's just the cast is really good, the animation is really good, the comedy is really funny. I don't think it will win.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
It is a great show.
fantastic.
Well, you don't think it will win, but should it win? Like, you're
It should
defending
win.
it, but should it win?
I will say it should win. Spy Family this year, I mean, it was really good, but it was not best in the comedy division.
So, I have a lot of personal feelings about this category. I've seen everything on this category. They're all great. Zom 100's hilarious. Spy Family Season 2, I mean, it's more Spy Family. It's going to be good. Buddy Daddies is a fantastic show, but Tomo-chan is an adaptation of one of my favorite rom-com manga. And they adapted it really, really good. I was worried about this adaptation when it came out because Tomo-chan is a 4-komi. So, 4-komis are really hard to get into animes right, to get, like, good, drawn-out episodes. But, oh my god, they killed this adaptation, and I love this series so much. My personal vote is Tomo-chan.
Okay, explain for people who don't know why it's hard to adapt these kinds of manga.
So, 4-komis, if you don't know what that is, it is a 4-panel manga. So every chapter is literally 4 individual panels. That's it. And a lot of 4-komis they work almost episodically, so it's like a small, short 4-panel skit, and then the next one is entirely different. It's not a continuous boom, 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 boom scene. So, to be able to get those kind of episodic, almost like newspaper, comic length chapters into a continuous flowing episode takes a lot of skill. And they did it very well with Tomo-chan. Also, tomboys are always a dub. So.
You know who else is always a dub?
Who?
Rie Takahashi! Let's go!
Let's go! Another Rie W.
Alright, anyone think Zom 100 or Spy X Family should win? Should win.
It realistically is between the two.
No one. Okay. Alright, so...
Actually, as someone who's only watched Zom 100 of this list, I think Zom 100 should win.
Okay, alright, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Zom 100 legitimately is a hilarious show. If you haven't watched it, go check it out.
Alright.
Yeah, at least it's fully released now.
Are we ready to see
Yeah,
the
thank
results?
Yep, cut predictions, please.
And good.
Alright, and the winner is Spy Family Season 2. Surprising.
I think that's 2 in a row as well. Forgers, really slapping
Yes,
people
yeah.
around.
The Forgers always taking W's. It's a good show.
It is. I get it. Also, not close. They won in round 1.
Hey.
Only 5 votes to Tomo hurts.
It was not close. I'm sorry, guys. Oh well.
Alright, let's move on to the next category.
Next up is Best Romance.
Best Romance.
Ooh.
Skip and Loafer is here again.
And it will win this time, okay?
Okay, we'll see about that one, alright?
Okay.
So we got Skip and Loafer, we've got Horimiya the Missing Pieces, we've got My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999, and we've got you guys after school, because some of y'all suck at sleeping. I didn't think that was a possibility, but sure. Alright, Insomniacs after school, what do we got?
It's a skill. Insomnia is a skill, thank you very much. And I am
Okay, are you defending Insomniacs after school? Did you watch?
Absolutely not. I did not watch it,
Okay,
unfortunately.
I will defend Insomniacs, but Skip and Loafer will win and should win. Insomniacs, definitely a really cute one. Both of them have insomnia, but they can both sleep when they're together.
It's a
So,
cute concept.
yeah. They start an astronomy club together so that they can use the astronomy room just to actually get rest. But really wholesome. Music's good. Animation's good. But Skip and Loafer is better.
Yeah.
The opening for that is also fantastic. I believe it's on one of the openings for this award show. The main 2 people in Skip and Loafer are just a better couple in general. They should have made it to Best Ship. Sadly, Oshinoko prevailed again. But definitely watch that one out of these 4 if you can only watch one.
So, I love Skip and Loafer, and I do agree it is going to win, but one of these shows is actually a recommendation. Conveniently, they're now in chat. I got from Megan, of all people. My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999.
Oh my god.
I loved this series. It was extremely cute. Fun little MMO gamer rom-com. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was a fantastic series. But I do unfortunately have to agree with Mark on this one. The win absolutely should go to Skip and Loafer.
Right.
You know, speaking of gamer girlfriends, you ever had your girlfriend come listen to the best romance commentary right next to your ear, just trying to listen through your headphones even though she's not wearing them? Has that ever happened to you?
I can't say it has.
Yeah.
That's why I watch these shows, Xander.
Go eat your dinner, Ashley. Alright,
She can turn on
anyways.
stream. We need more viewers. Tell her to turn on stream.
I told her to. She's turn on the stream.
JJK should have been here for Ghetto and Gojo.
Alright.
That's so
I mean,
base.
you could have put him for best ship. You could have put him for best ship.
That's true. It doesn't have to be a canon ship.
I didn't have. Yeah, it did. It did not have to be canon. I will say, I think my only commentary on this is that I will never forgive Cloverworks for the way they handled Horimiya. This should not have been a filler or a backfill missing pieces season. It should have been season 2. You should have just put everything in there.
This season was very disappointing.
Alright, our predictions closed. Can we get those closed?
Yep. Good.
Alright. And your winner is Skip and Loafer!
Heck yeah!
As I hinted to earlier, I was looking for gifts for this show, and this made me almost tear up. I want to watch it now. Just this.
This
gif
is from
alone.
the opening mellow.
Yeah,
It's so cute.
the opening's also really good.
It's so cute. I want to watch it now.
You should.
Alright, if you're a Skip and Loafer fan, please contact Kiriash on Discord. She really wants to talk to you. She needs friends. Alright, let's move on to the next category.
We're actually going into seasonal awards now, so this is going to be the best of each
Ooh.
season, as well as a little extra vote at the end of which season y'all thought was the best amongst the 4. So first up,
Alright.
Winter.
Alright, for Best in Winter, so we have Attack on Titan again, Vinland Saga again, and we've got 2 new shows for this award ceremony. We got My Hero Academia Season 6 and Bungo Stray Dogs Season 4. Do we have anyone who wants to defend one of those 2 since they haven't shown up yet?
I could, but they're also my bottom 2 choices.
Yeah, I was like, I can.
Okay, I want you to give me the highlights of what you think they did well this season.
Okay.
Or
Here, Dallas, you go off on Bungo, I'll go hit My Hero.
Okay, well, I just read the manga for Bungo, and
Okay.
but this arc in the manga is just, it's great. I think it's the Sky Casino arc. So I
Yes.
just okay. I don't know how to talk about without giving spoilers, but Bungo is just cool. The concept is cool. Like, you have just these authors fighting each other in a battle shonen, but it's a seinen, but like whatever. And this is the arc where it starts to get good and like raises the stakes and stuff. So just
No, Bungo is fantastic. I guess because we have to comment on My Hero. So My Hero Season 6, it was a good season. I mean, I enjoyed it. The stakes were cool. The stuff that they were doing in this season was cool. But Season 5, I totally agree with Mark. Season 5 was horrid. And it basically was just damage control at this point, and it honestly is the weakest out of all of these shows in this category.
Okay, I disagree on that. So season 6, I would not say is damage control. It is fantastic. I really like season 6. I think they handled the vigilante part better than the manga.
Yes.
The only problem
did they change
is
a lot of it.
they just, for how they adapted it, felt more.
They
like
handled Deku a lot better, and the situation
They
going
didn't
on.
change the scenarios or anything. they just made the vibe of it fit better. Whereas
Yeah, for
in the
sure.
manga, it felt more of a big shift. It felt like it should happen the way the anime handled it.
I
Like
guess I gotta
it felt
watch
very
it.
natural. Um,
Yeah.
I think season 6 is the number 2 spot for this one. Vinland Saga season 2, the ending was fantastic, had some good moments, but as a whole, was very, very slow.
Mm-hmm.
And I did enjoy the manga for the parts that I had read of the manga of season 2. I did enjoy in the manga a lot better, and just did not pace very well in the anime.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not paced
yeah.
well, but do you think is that your number one still?
No, Attack on Titan is my number 1 for this one.
Yes.
Attack on Titan was fantastic. I think it honestly deserves Anime of the Year, which is a shame that it's in the same season as season 6. I was hoping Attack on Titan would move to the second airing the last episode airing spot, but the first episode just barely snuck in this year.
Yeah.
So it's just a little sad.
It's a little unlucky.
Okay, I want to take predictions here from you guys. Not necessarily what you thought was the best, but who do you think is winning this one?
AOT, easy.
It's AOT and it's not even close.
Yeah. I was like, these were all good seasons. None of them were bad. But AOT, especially finally being the closer to the massive series, it's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, the only thing that's popular enough to actually like fight with AOT is My Hero, but we have way more My Hero haters than Aggie-SAMA.
And like,
So
it's not
sad.
even that My Hero was bad. It's just like, it was. Yeah, I do agree. It was the best season out of all of them. Because I dropped the series after season 3 and finally picked it back up because season 6 came out. But I really liked it, but it's not my favorite out of any of these.
Mark, what's the predictions looking like? Are we seeing mostly AOT as well?
Yeah,
Alright,
I
well,
don't
let's see if
think
you guys are
anyone
right.
answered
Let's cut those predictions
anything
off.
they are cut off.
All right, and your winner is Vinland Saga.
Really? Vinland?
Wait, I thought like no one watched this because no one talked about
Look,
it.
okay, y'all can check my math, but Vinland, I don't know what happened. This is how the vote breakdown happened.
Wow. Oh, okay.
I have
Attack on Titan wasn't even the best for
Yeah.
round 1?
No, it wasn't.
I have a prediction. A lot of people are hating on AOT for how they handled the release of the last season, and we're like,
Yeah.
oh, I liked Vinland Saga season 1, so I'll pick Vinland Saga season 2, even though I haven't seen it.
I do think that's probably how it happened, but what? No, consistently all. Wow, yeah, no, that is a clear Vinland W. That's
Yes.
crazy.
I don't know how it happened. I was trying so hard to
Okay.
keep quiet and just not say anything.
Yeah, I think the theory that people just voted off of it because they know it's good but didn't actually watch it is how it bore out because it like didn't get nominated for best opening. There's no way. If you watched it, there's no way you would vote it for best opening.
The opening is fantastic.
That is probably true.
Alright, let's do the next category.
Believe it or not, the next season is spring.
Really?
That is-
Whoa.
Well, let's see what we got in spring. We've got Oshinoko, we've got Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village Arc, we've got Skip and Loafer. We have our new one, so that's what we're going to be talking about first. It's Heavenly Delusion. Mark.
Okay, I am not the best one to talk on this because I didn't enjoy it as much as Dallas did, and
Oh,
I am still
okay.
going for Skip and Loafer.
Alright, Dallas. Hold on. Let's go to Dallas first then. Dallas.
Heavenly Delusion is great. It's like an apocalypse show, and it has some of the best animation I've seen. It's so consistent and so good. I've also been reading the manga recently, and they adapted it really well. The only thing I would say is that the last 2 episodes are pretty bad. They make a controversial writing decision that kind of tainted the season for me. But up until that point, it was honestly like gunning for Anime of the Year for me. It was very good.
So, okay, where was Heavenly Delusion at for you on a scale of 10 before those last 2 episodes?
9.
And where did it end up?
8, 7. Yeah, 8 or 7. Yeah.
Okay, so not enough to knock it in bad territory, but now it's
No.
not really a contender anymore.
No, not for anime of the year.
Okay.
Then actually, I got a question for you. Was that a writing change that they only did in the anime, or was that something that was
No.
also in the manga?
It was in the manga too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh, that kind of sucks that they messed up the ending.
Do you think it's good enough to beat out the rest of these series, though?
They pulled it.
Well, I haven't seen Skip and Loafer. And Demon Slayer Swords of Village Arc was bad. And
It
Ocean
wasn't bad. It was just mid.
No, I hated pretty much everything about Swordsman Village. And then Oshinoko is probably first season is probably better. No, I enjoy Heavenly Delusion more because I like the fantasy stuff more. But I guess Oshinoko would be valid.
Okay. Do we have so Mark? You said Skip and Loafer should win, but do you think it will win?
Just because of the amount. Well, we do have a lot of Oshinoko enjoyers, but we also had a lot of haters at the end. But I'm not sure if they actually filled out the form.
People not filling out the form?
I know.
What?
It is crazy.
Great. I will go for Skip and Loafer and pray that it wins because it should, and it does have a chance.
It honestly is a tie for me between Skip and Loafer and ONK.
In terms of your personal opinion, or who's gonna win?
Personal opinion, who's gonna win? It's probably gonna be ONK, but like personally, it absolutely is a tie between the both shows. They were fantastic.
Okay. All right, let's cut those predictions then. Looks like we got our
Let's
opinions
see.
in.
They're stopped.
What do we got?
All right, and your winner is Oshinoko.
Dang it.
We have so many fans in this club.
How big is the
It's
win?
just good.
The win,
It's
pretty
just-
big. Skip and Loafer
Really?
got last mark. I'm so sorry.
What? That's actually really sad.
Beat out by Swordsmith Village Arc.
That's a travesty.
I'm so sorry.
Swordsmith Village Arc should have been last.
It should have. I didn't even watch Skip and Loafer. It should. Demon Slayer should have been last. It was so bad.
It was just a huge disappointment after the freaking amazing arc that was Entertainment District.
All right.
Okay, let's
next
move on.
season, believe it or not, the next season after spring is summer.
What?
Crazy.
No way.
We've got Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. We've got Zom 100, and well, we've talked about Bungo Stray Dogs already, but first appearance here is Mushoku Tensei Season 2. Bungo Stray Dogs, the other show I believe that had 2 seasons this year on the same or for the same awards. So we've got Bungo Stray Dogs Season 5. Can we get any Mushoku Tensei commentary or defenders? Go ahead.
I will be an anti-defender of this season.
Go ahead. I'll have to take that too. Go ahead.
Go
Yeah.
off.
Okay. I really like season 1, but this season was just not it. I didn't like the entire. Actually, how specific can we be about stuff? Like, I don't want to spoil it, but
Let's see. Just do your best. You know, we already warned people that there are spoilers, but guys, if you don't want to hear any spoilers about Season 2, cut out now. Dallas is going to do his best to, like, keep them under wraps, but some things may slip out.
yeah. So Rudis is a controversial character always, but the way in which he like acts in this season specifically, and around the most like flippant of things, when he the whole the way that the show handled slavery, I just thought was I didn't like it. And generally, like, nothing really happens this season. Like, the best part about it is the relationship between the main character and the other character.
That's the only thing I saw got publicized about the series is when the relationship got to where it was. That's all I could see on Twitter for like a week.
Yeah, and it ends like right before it gets good. So like next season will probably be good, but this one was just boring, and like the thing I take away from it is the stuff that I don't like about the series.
Okay, let's flip it around. Okay, in order to make this not boring, do you think JJK Season 2 should win?
Yes, I think JJK Season 2 should win. It's my favorite by far here.
Okay, does anyone... Okay, go ahead.
I also like Bungo Stray Dogs Season 5 in the manga, though. So, like, I would, like... It's not close because I love JJK way more than Bungo, but Bungo is very good. It's like a 9 out of 10. This season specifically, or this content.
Okay, does anyone think that JJK Season 2 shouldn't win? Gosh, okay, wow. This is...
It deserves its place in winning, but personally, I'm gonna go with Zom 100.
Okay, go ahead. Defend Zom 100.
Okay, Zom 100 was a fantastic comedy semi-action show. If you like stuff kind of like, you know, The Guide to the Apocalypse, stuff like that, you know, Rule 2, always double tap. If you like stuff like that and you just want goofy shenanigans going on in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, it's fantastic. The characters are great. They're super funny, super likable, and just the random shenanigans going on in the show. It's just a really funny, good show that you can just sit down and watch and not be worried about anything too serious going on. It is a great, relaxing show just to have a fun time with. Also, zombie great white sharks are the funniest thing ever.
I think that alone just sold me on it. I didn't know there
Yeah,
was
zombie great white sharks with legs.
What?
With legs.
With
Walking
legs.
sharks.
Land
Walking
sharks.
sharks. Yes.
All right.
I'm on board.
It was really funny.
Okay, I want Mark. If you're thinking that JJK Season 2 should win, wait, first you watched it, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to name the one thing you think that it does better than the other 3 shows above all else.
Well, it's a little bit tough because I dropped Mashoko Tensei because I thought the main character was a scumbag in the first season. Haven't seen Bungo yet, and Zom 100 is a show that is not for me.
Okay, Dallas, I want you to give me one thing you think JJK does better than the rest of them.
I mean, most obviously, JJK does better with fights and establishing stakes. Pretty much none of these other series are as good at establishing stakes or tension as JJK. Zom 100, it's just like not about that stakes. In my opinion, to the detriment of my enjoyment of the series, like it's like there's no stakes. It's literally a comedy show set in the zombie apocalypse. Mushoku Tensei, it's set in a school setting right now. There are moments of tension, but the turning point is not this season. That was last season, so there's like no tension this arc. And Bungo, I can't talk about Bungo. Spoilers.
Okay, we're gonna roll with that. Let's cut off predictions here. See what we got.
Ending guessing.
All right, and your winner is JJK Season 2. And let me tell you, it wasn't that close. Mashoko got way more votes than I thought it was going to.
That's kind of surprising.
2 rounds though. That's more than our that's quicker than our average. So
Yes.
JJK is still kicking ass over here.
Mm-hmm. All right, and the final season of the year. Guys, can you guess what the final season of the year is?
Autumn.
Whoa. Actually, it's fall.
No, it's summer. What do you mean?
In Texas, it is summer. You're so right.
All right, so we're gonna go with Spy X Family Season 2, The Eminence in Shadow Season 2, Pluto, which I have not watched, and Goblin Slayer Season 2. All right, as usual, we're gonna talk about the ones that haven't shown up yet. So that'll be Pluto and Goblin Slayer Season 2. Any Pluto defenders?
Me.
Go.
Okay, Pluto is great. You've got I bet everyone has heard of Astro Boy. It's a alternative retelling of the like most important or like famous arc in Astro Boy, which is, and it's a telling of that from a different perspective. It takes the Astro Boy series, which is like and turns it into like a detective mystery show, and it's so good. There's exploration of like what it means to be human, like the line between robot and human, war and humanity. It's just so good, and it's also well animated except for the special effects. I don't know what they were doing with those, but it's good.
Who was the studio for Pluto?
It was M2, which is actually the founder of Madhouse and then Mappa. When he left Mappa, he created this studio, and Pluto's been in production for a while. So yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. So he founded both Madhouse and Mappa.
Yeah, he founded Madhouse and then left it because it became like this. He felt like it like lost its artistic vision or whatever, and was like just producing stuff for corporate products or whatever. Then he founded Mappa, which Did the
Second
same
verse,
thing.
same as the first.
Yeah, and now
Okay.
now he made Studio M2.
Maybe M2 will become the next big studio. We shall see. Any Goblin Slayer season 2 defenders?
So
I can't say
I
defender.
didn't watch the season 2. I read the manga for this, and like honestly, this arc it's just more Goblin Slayer. That's all it is. It is just more. Hey, go dungeon. Okay, kill Goblin. Okay, this happened. Oh no, something happened to one of the characters. Never mind. No, they're fine. It's all it was. It's fine. If you enjoy Goblin Slayer, you'll like it in the manga. I can't commentate how it was adapted, but
I was one of
it
the
wasn't
people that
anything notable.
I watched it. I'd say it probably made the series weaker for me as a whole. I mean, you said it right. It did nothing in terms of progress. It's just, killing goblins, but it really puts into the perspective that he only kills goblins. So he doesn't really care about anyone anymore. Like he just kind of has a vendetta against goblins and then throws away everything else for that. So I don't know if they'll fix that in a later season, but he has no character development at all, and nothing develops in the story at all. So if he just likes someone killing goblins,
Hey, if you guys don't believe it, if you guys don't think it should be on here, chat, should have voted. I'm gonna keep saying that because you didn't do it.
It was one of the most unnotable seasons of a series I've ever seen.
I think
the only reason
was Apothecary Diaries and Freerin.
And Shrigal, I can't even. I never pronounce it right.
Or whatever.
The Frontier one. Yeah. That one also should be up here. I think it should be Spy Family, Frontier, Apothecary, and Freerin.
No, Undead Unluck.
Allowed.
Undead Unluck.
No Undead Unluck enjoyers besides Dallas.
Undead Unluck should be on here.
I do like Undead Unluck.
It was very good. It should be up here.
Did it finish in fall?
No.
That's why it doesn't count.
That's why it's not here.
There were 4 24-episode ones that were really good.
Oh, another good show that didn't get on here because no one watched it is Dead Mount Dead Play. It's by the same guy who wrote Bakano and Fate Strange Fake and Durara. It's very good. Watch it. It's a reverse isekai. It's a reverse isekai, and it's great.
Damn. Sounds like you guys should watch it.
Can you send me the name to that again in my DMs? I'm gonna have to watch that.
I'll do that.
No, Kumatsumu, you're an idiot. No, we did not say that the show still airing should be on here. Them's the rules, buddy.
We're not
Should've
saying
read.
they should be on here. We're saying all of y'all voted for those, so we had to throw out your votes.
We threw out a lot of votes for Freerin and Apothecary Diaries because y'all can't read.
Anyway.
But it
wouldn't be Aggie-SAMA without our illiterate friends out here.
That's so
That's
true.
part of the club rules.
I was like,
all right, let's cut those predictions and see who won.
All right, they're cut.
All right, and your winner is Spy Family Season 2.
Surprises no one.
Absolutely no one. Won in the first round.
Oh, okay.
Who's the one guy who voted Goblin Slayer? I want to know. I want to meet him.
I want to know because, buddy, you are so wrong.
No, he just has very unique taste. I want to pick his brain.
Unique is a way to put it. I would say horrid, but...
Yeah, that's fair.
Probably Plague Mask Guy.
I was
Do we have a new one?
You are probably very, very edgy.
Do we have someone besides Jacob wearing Plague Masks out here?
I don't know. Do we have Jacob's new imposter?
I don't think Jacobian is voting out here. Someone's impersonating him.
Yeah, someone's That's crazy.
Alright.
Respect to the 6 people who voted Pluto.
I didn't even know it came out. I'm gonna have to go watch that now, though, because that sounds really good.
It does sound good. So, next up, strongest season of the year. This is just a small category.
Well, this one's a for fun one, so real quick, your opinions, which one do you think was the strongest this year? It doesn't, it's not just because of those nominations. Overall, like all the animes that air winter, spring, summer, fall, which season do you think was the funniest? Or I mean, best. Sorry, why did I say funniest?
I thought it was gonna be winter, just for AOT and Vinland. That was my bet.
I think it's either spring or fall. Because spring had a lot of good contenders and just a lot that was going on. Winter, AOT happened, but the main draw for AOT was in end of summer, beginning of fall this year anyways. So during the actual winter season, there wasn't a lot. And the best parts of Finland happened during the spring season.
Okay, so your vote's going to be for spring then, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay,
for me
Dallas.
personally,
Hold on,
Dallas,
Jackson.
go ahead.
Dallas, go.
Wait, if we're going by what started when, I would say winter, but I guess if we're going off of when things happened, probably fall, because fall had the end of Shibuya and JJK, the finale of AOT, Frieren, like Apothecary Diaries, String a Lot. There were so many things happening in fall. Pluto, Dead Mount Death Play Part 2. Fall would win if you're going by what happened when, but winter would go if things started here.
Jackson?
Honestly, if we're going off of stuff that started in a season, personally, I would say fall, just because we had shows like Frieren, we had Apothecary Diaries, stuff like that. But I personally enjoyed, just as a viewer, spring the most. A lot of stuff came out that I just absolutely loved and had a blast watching in the spring. It was a season that stuck with me a lot more. So personally, I'm gonna have to go with spring.
Okay. So we're not doing predictions for this one. We're just going to reveal the winner. This one's not going to count for points. This was just a for fun thing. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Let's
Xander,
go.
what's your pick? You didn't say.
Yeah.
So, my
Xander,
pick?
John, what do y'all think?
I said winter. I go with winter here.
Honestly, I'm going to say fall. Just because since this is a for fun category, Frieren and Apothecary Dies do count, and I think they were a big help for fall. So yeah, fall for me.
All right, and your winner is summer. Actually, it is summer, which none of us
Okay,
had.
so
Really?
Actually, the club thinks summer.
Sucked. That was my least favorite out of the four.
I was like,
I think it was JJK.
I think it was JJK.
Yeah.
Well,
One
I was
show
like-
didn't make the season. It
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, I
There
think you're ignoring the fact that most people aren't seasonal anime watchers. They watch like one series if they're really into it, if at all.
Yeah.
True.
Nick, no. Rent a Girlfriend season 3 did not carry summer. Please be quiet.
Rent a Girlfriend is a horrible series. I am sorry. No.
Let's move on to the next
Not
season
carry
though, before we
that.
get
Yeah,
bogged
I
down.
The
was
next
like-
season, Xander. I believe
Yeah.
you mean moments in anime. The next category.
Oh, all right, here we go. Moments in anime. All right, guys, this is your spoiler alert, spoiler warning. We're about to get into this shit. So if you said no to answering these, or voting for these categories, tune out for like. I'm gonna give myself.
We can just ping. We can ping in the server. Or,
I'm trying not to disrupt that. I'm gonna give me till 9:35. I'm gonna try and get this done in 12 minutes. All right, we're gonna
We can also put a thing in VC chat.
So I'm gonna speed this along as the host. Sorry for interrupting any of the commentators here. All right, let's go. 9:35.
all right. Do we want to give him like 30 more seconds to leave?
Nope. Here we
Okay.
go. Y'all got that warning.
All right. Here we go. Best fight up first.
All right, for best fight, we've got JJK 3 times in here, and then One Piece. We've got Sukuna versus Jogo, Sukuna versus Maharaga, and Gojo versus Toji, round 1. And then we've got Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido. How many of us are Shonen Jump fans?
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of us. All right, so we should have a good commentary here. All right, for JJK Shill, which of these fights was your favorite?
My favorite is the Maharaga fight, just because it's so insane, and even though it's got a lot of animation errors, and some of the parts of the fight just don't make sense. So Sukuna versus Gojo is like the better like anime fight. It's just so polished, but Maharaga gets so many points for creativity and ambition. And Toji versus Gojo is good, but I like Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido more.
Okay, Mark, your pick.
Okay, I'm going Gear 5 Luffy.
What's going on?
I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise if you know who I am. One Piece is heckin' fantastic, and that was the best thing in the manga when it happened. And so even the manga readers, when that came out, went and watched the anime, and though the other things surrounding the fight, they still look bad. The animation and the actual fight of Gear 5 was heckin' fantastic and adapted really well. And took the entire budget of everything else in that anime. But if one of the Jujutsu Kaisen ones wins because of more fans in that, it will be the Sukuna versus Jogo.
All right, Jackson,
my bad.
Go.
So, if we're just talking overall impact on the anime community, there is an obvious choice. Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido. It was one of the most hyped moments in anime in like this year, and it was just the most discussed thing for like 2 weeks, and rightfully so. It was a badass fight. It was awesome. Animation was amazing. The fight was great. Personally, I'm gonna have to go with Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido on this one.
John, what's your pick?
So I read all of these. I did not watch any of these anime, so I had to go.
You can go back and watch?
I did. For this, I went and watched it and compared it to how I remembered the fights happening in my head in the manga, and I still have to give it to Gear 5 Luffy, just with how well they adapted it. Like, even just the sound effects alone just perfectly captured the Western comic type vibe. It was so perfect. But all of these fights were adapted pretty well, I thought. I liked all of them.
Yep, my pick is definitely, well, as much as I love JJK's fights, Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido in particular was kind of mind-blowing to me when I first saw it, because, wow, they really just gave this man rubber physics, not just a rubber body, and he smacked the shit out of Kaido with it. So, let's cut those predictions here. We're rolling on quick. Let's see what we got.
The predictions are cut.
And your winner is Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido.
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
Let's go! I cannot believe
It was not close in the predictions.
I
It was
cannot
all
believe
guessing everything else.
Yeah.
Except for Carissa. You got this.
So
Congratulations, Carissa.
And
Carissa making
just as
the
a
correct
reminder,
choice.
only 30 people filled out the moments category, so the new supermajority is 16 votes.
Well, just normal majority, but
Or
yeah,
normal-
16.
Yeah. Just so y'all are aware. That's why the math has changed. Alright, next category.
Okay, let's go next.
Most hype moment.
We're gonna do quick predictions here and like give you like 2 sentences of commentary. All right, most hype moment. We're doing I Am Atomic in space. Gear 5's reveal, Aqua's glow stick dance, and John, you want to do this one?
Oh yes, I can talk about Luvia. We're in the big spoiler category, so are y'all fine if I just actually spoil why this is really hype?
Yes.
Okay, so the whole season, absolute despair between Belle and Ryu as they're trying to escape from the dungeons, being hunted by the monster that killed Ryu's entire family in front of her. So this moment is finally leading up to it. Ryu is going to confront the monster after Belle has passed out trying to defend her, and she's so drained on all of her abilities and magic, she starts hallucinating that her friends are around her, giving her the strength to keep fighting. And it just culminates in a beautiful scream, like Sayori Hayami's screaming Luvia is burned into my memory of just how impactful it is. It's so good. They ended this perfectly.
Okay, Mark.
Again, nothing gets you more hype than the drums of liberation. Gear 5 absolutely takes the case on this. But number 2 is definitely I Am Atomic. Can't really say anything about Danmachi.
All right, Dallas.
JJK should be up here, but it's Gear 5 Luffy.
Which moments would you choose from JJK?
Black Flash, Toji's Black Flash, Hollow Purple, Yuji doing the like attacking Mahito, something in there. Probably
Okay.
Toji's Black Flash, or him coming to hype up Luffy with the "We are the exception" line.
Oh, Toto, not Toji.
Yeah,
Toto.
Yeah, Toto. Yeah, I meant Toto. Yeah.
Got it. All right, and Jackson.
Gear 5, easy. I don't even know why Aqua's glow stick dance is on here.
Y'all should
All
have voted
right,
more.
shut up, voting, guys. Aqua's glow stick is on here though. My personal pick, yeah, Gear 5 was fucking hype. There we go.
Hey, Gear 5's my number 2,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't be mad.
Well, let's see. Cut those predictions.
They're cut.
The winner is Gear 5! Let's go!
Gear 5 wins again. Let's go, One Piece fans.
One Piece on top! Vote breakdown, not close. I am sad about Luffy, but I didn't want to shill it and explain it because it's just actually spoilers for the entire arc and Ryu's entire character. So I wouldn't shill it. Yeah,
All right, let's go. Go next. I got 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes to do this
we
shit.
can do this.
I get through this spoiler section. All right, most/best emotional scenes, and man, I really wish I had more time for this because I love talking about the emotional scenes portion. But lots of people die. Sucks to suck.
It does.
We've got Oshino Ai's death. We've got Mikasa killing Eren in the finale of Attack on Titan. We've got Dr. Usami's death in Heavenly Delusion, and we've got Nanami's death in JJK Season 2. JJK Shill, you like both JJK and Heavenly Delusion. Which one is more emotional?
Dr. Uzami's death, definitely.
Is that your pick too?
No, my death is Mikasa kills Eren.
Okay, well, give me why that one is the most emotional, real quick.
Because I'm Attack on Titan shill above the fact I'm a JJK shill, and it's just everything building up to Attack on Titan and Mikasa choosing to kill Eren, and just everything surrounding it is just hits me harder.
Yeah, this anime was 10 years long, guys. Come on, 10 years. All right, Mark.
Ai's death. It gave me chills in the manga, and it gave me chills in the anime. It is the best part of the anime, is that first episode where it leads up to it, and I think it does it phenomenally.
Okay, teenage girl dying is the best part of the anime. All right.
She's an adult by this point. She was like, I think 20.
She's 20. Yeah, she's 20.
Jackson, let's go.
Yeah, probably also that first opening to the series was very strong, and God, does that death hit.
Okay, and John?
Ai's death. It has to be Ai's death. It caught me so off guard. It was so perfect.
Okay, nice. I'm really glad that no one spoiled that for you because I was actually really upset that people got spoiled about this.
They luckily didn't.
My pick is Ai's death too because that was a really impactful moment for me both in the manga and anime. This shit was insane when I first read it, and seeing it animated was nuts. I'm just kind of sad that Rie Takahashi doesn't get to spend more time in the anime though because of it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
get those predictions.
Guessing is ended.
All right, and your winner is... It's Ai's death.
Woo!
It's Ai's
Let's
death.
go!
Yes, this gift was hard to find.
Rie
actually.
Takahashi, W.
And yeah, this is the vote breakdown. I don't know, nothing much to say here. Ai's death won.
Damn, 4 deaths for AOT in round 1. That is surprising.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it would have been easy second place.
All right, I think this is the last one, most memorable. Last one with big spoilers.
Most memorable. All right, we've got I Have No Enemies from Vinland Saga Season 2. Stand Proud, You Were Strong from JJK Season 2. Aura, Unalive Yourself from Frieren Beyond Journey's End. And Eren's Apology to Ramsey from Attack on Titan. All right, John.
I only watched AOT, but I did watch all these moments, and I think Aura Unalive Yourself was hilarious, so I voted that. It was so awesome.
Okay, Mark.
As much as Aura Keep Yourself Safe is hilarious, I Have No Enemies hits the hardest out of anything. Best part of the season, and maybe even of that year.
Right, Dallas.
Aaron's apology to Ramsey, I think about this scene way too much, but I Have No Enemies is good, and Stand Proud is not even the most memorable scene in JJK Season 2.
The memes, Dallas. The memes. Jackson.
Absolutely, we're going for the memes on this one. Keep Yourself Safe caught me very off guard and is just hilarious.
Honestly, I'm definitely going with either of the memes here because that is the most memorable to me. You see it all the time. You see it on your Twitter timeline. Yeah, Twitter, not X.
Yep.
Timeline. Which one am I gonna pick between the two? I am personally gonna go with the low tier God moment from Frieren. Yeah.
What was your second pick?
Let's go.
My second pick is Stand Proud. Okay, good. We did it. 9:34. All right.
Cut the voting.
It's
cut the predictions.
Are they cut?
Yep.
All right, and your winner is I have no enemies.
Heck
Let's
yeah!
go.
The power of memes is lacking today, man.
It was
Just beat out
lacking.
2 memes.
It did.
We are very
Uh,
lacking on memes.
The keep yourself safe was second place, thankfully. We do love that.
It was so
It
funny.
was so good. All right, do we want to give him like a minute to let people get
Yeah,
back
let's
in?
wait till. Oh, it's 9:35 now. So
Oh.
yeah, we'll give him a little
Alright,
bit.
I'll-
We'll give him a little bit. Just give like 30 seconds to get back in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the moment to finish my salad.
Oh yeah, I have a dinner sitting in front
What
of me. I
type of
have
salad
not
you
touched.
got?
Eat some of it real quick. You know, I think we're gonna be long here than 2 hours. Yeah, I think we had more events than last year, so that's actually not that surprising.
Xander, what type of salad you got?
Greek salad.
Nice. I know I definitely am going to have to go. get some
Honestly, not a
food
bad
after
suggestion.
this.
Can we like get a mod to spam the chat and push all the spoilers up out of the chat? Can we do that?
Yep,
Oh yeah, that's it.
easy.
You
Check
got that,
those
Jackson?
out.
All in the
Yeah, I
mods.
got
Don't
you.
actually spam chat if you're not a mod.
They literally can.
Okay, good. Lovely.
Are we also going to ASCII Art Spam Twitch chat?
There you go.
Yep, that too.
Nah.
Twitch chat as well. We can get
Okay.
push that Twitch chat. Booga booga.
There.
Wow,
Nice.
those emotes did not work, but that's okay. I guess
That sucks. Why did? They might.
Hey, it did its job.
It did it
All right.
Might have been 17.
Next category. We're
36.
moving on to miscellaneous topics.
First up, biggest train wreck.
Biggest train wreck, and surprisingly enough, we've got two entries that were on for like best shows. So how about we talk instead about Masamune-kun's Revenge R and Tonikawa? Any people hate these shows? Train wreck. Why are they a train wreck? I know we differ on the like definition of train wreck. So give me your definition of a train wreck too, Mark.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Tonikawa as the biggest train wreck, because I really liked the first season, and then season 2, absolutely nothing happened, and they just keep teasing the same stuff that they teased in the first bit about who she is, and it sucks.
What's your definition of a train wreck?
Train wreck definition, it subverted my expectations a lot. Typically, that would mean that I really liked the thing that came beforehand, and then I really didn't like what happened next.
Okay. Anyone think that Masamune-kun's Revenge R? Did y'all watch that?
Haven't
I
seen.
watched a
I
couple
haven't seen
episodes
Revenge R.
and heard about it, so I'm dropping it.
Okay, so not enough to give us why it's a train wreck though, right?
But it wasn't that great to begin with, so
Yeah.
Does anyone think that AOT or Zom 100 deserves to be on here? I'm assuming because of the release
No.
schedule or production issues.
Yeah, I think it's just the release schedule. That was just
I
annoying.
don't know why, other than the release schedule with AOT, I don't know why Azom 100's on here. That was kind of random.
Okay. Well,
But Tonikawa Season 2 was a disappointment.
I think it would be funny if AOT won biggest train wreck and then anime of the year.
That would be really
That would be
funny.
funny.
that's how Mafia works here. All right.
Yup.
So let's cut these predictions.
we graded.
All right, and your winner is Masamune-kun's Revenge R, which I had never heard of before doing this.
I heard it was just really boring.
Yeah, it wasn't that close.
Sorry to all the Masamune-kun fans, if you are a fan. Do we have any? I mean, it got.
It's just so weird. I'm not a.
I don't even know what it's about.
It's another kind of a rom-com. Not really.
Dude wants to take revenge on a girl that he thinks rejected him by getting her to like him and then reject her.
That's
Yeah,
messed up.
it's the entire concept of the show, and it's just all petty garbage.
Okay, yeah, I see why that's biggest train wreck.
All right. Well, let's kick the garbage to the curb and move on to the next category.
Best Dark Horse. Woo!
Best Dark Horse. All right. So this was a new event this year. Dark Horse is kind of like the opposite of the train wreck, at least depending on your definition. Rather than subverting your expectations in a shit way, it's gonna be in a good way. So, Did any of these surprise you this year, Dallas? Did you watch these?
I watched Pluto, but I read the manga beforehand, so it didn't surprise me. But it is a
Okay.
dark horse because no one talks about it.
All right, and you've already given your endorsement for it. Let's see. Shangri-La Frontier. We haven't talked about that one. Mark, did you watch that?
Yes, I did. Well, I'm at least caught up on it. It's just a really fun one. You never feel like it's going too slow. The only complaint that you might have is that the episode feels like it ended early because you were very invested the whole time. It's just a fun one. It's not like super impressive of a story, but it is definitely. I thought it was going to be just another trash game type of isekai with quotations, like another one that came out that same season. But just a very fun, very good, love the characters show.
Okay. Jackson, any of these surprise you?
Actually, yeah, Buddy Daddies was a very surprising show for me. I personally, when I saw it came out, I thought it was just a show trying to capitalize on the popularity of stuff like Spy Family coming out. Just, killers have to, raise a family. Just like, oh, we need to put something out to capitalize on that. But I didn't expect that I was going to like it as much as I did. Really good show. Very much was not what I expected.
Gone.
I had never heard of any of these before doing the forum, so I have no comment. But y'all seemed like Buddy Daddies a lot, so I'm probably going to give it a watch. Sounds cool.
I was surprised by My Happy Marriage because it got my mom to watch anime. So there we go. That's my dark horse pick. Let's cut the predictions. See what we got.
All right, and your winner is Buddy Daddies. Yay! This game is
Congratulations to
very
the Buddy Daddies fan.
Wow.
Okay.
Close. Was not very close. Good job, Buddy Daddies. I'm gonna watch you probably.
Yeah, second round.
It's good. Would recommend.
Next up is best movies, or movie singular.
Ooh, okay. Wow. Best movie. So these should be all new. We've got Suzume. We've got Love is War, The First Kiss That Never Ends. We've got The Boy and the Heron. And we've got Black Clover, Sword of the Wizard King. And a reminder to everyone that to be on Best Movie, you had to have a U.S. air date in 2023. So anything that aired in Japan but did not air in the U.S. does not count. So sorry, I think Slam Dunk. Did Slam Dunk show in America? Maybe people just don't know that
one. It showed in the summer, I believe.
I know a few people that are upset about that one. Let's see. Any other movies I heard that people really wanted but weren't on here? Gridman. Yeah. Sorry, but debuting at a con and only a con doesn't count.
Yeah, unlucky.
Okay, so how many movies did you watch out of these four, Mark?
I watched 2, but I've read the manga for the other 2.
Okay, so which 2 did you watch versus reading?
I watched Suzume and The Boy and the Heron. The ones I read were the only 2 with the manga.
Well, the Black Clover one's an anime original.
Oh, well then, never mind on that. I can't tell you anything about that one.
What was your pick then for best movie?
Definitely Suzume. Suzume was just a really good one. Also had a lot of callbacks to some really old anime, like the Club Penguin in the Vietnam War anime, which I have pushed.
What?
It did.
It exists. It's called A Penguin's Memory, and it's technically the Delta War, but it's the Vietnam War.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna get to that one later. Okay, what was the best part about Suzume?
The music was probably my favorite, but the animation was really good, and I did really enjoy the story and the characters.
That doesn't help me. I said which one was the best part of it.
You said the best part was the music.
The best part was all of it?
Was the music. I said the best part was the music, but I did really enjoy the characters and the story.
Alright. Radwibs fan. Got it. Let's see.
And the voice actor that played the main girl, who sang the main song.
Did you sing the song? I didn't
Yeah, she sang the song.
Oh,
It's the only song she's ever been accredited to, and it's the only movie she's ever been accredited to.
All right,
kinda
new
sick,
voice actor.
actually.
That's cool. Okay, actually, before we go to Dallas, anyone actually watch Sword of the Wizard King? No.
None of
Okay.
us here.
Well,
Okay.
that doesn't help. That one's probably not winning. Dallas, what did you watch?
I watched half of Suzume, and I read The Love Is War, and I watched The Boy and the Heron.
Hold on, half of Suzume. Did you drop it?
No, I watched it for anime meeting, but I had a meeting like right after, so I couldn't watch the full movie.
Oof.
Um, and I didn't feel like continuing it, or I haven't felt like continuing it since then.
Which one do you think should win?
I think Boy and the Heron is the best film here, but I like Kaguya-sama, so I voted Kaguya-sama number 1.
Let's go.
Okay. Jackson?
So, only one of these I watched. I did read Love is War, First Kiss Never Ends, like that part of the manga. It's a great section of the manga. I love it. But Suzume was one of my favorite movies I watched this year. It wasn't my absolute favorite, but I mean, Shinkai films are never bad. It was a fantastic movie. The climax and finale were really cool. I love the visuals. The sound design was great. The music was fire. It's a
Does
good
anyone
movie.
not like Shinkai films? Anyone not like the movies from Makoto Shinkai? Okay, interesting. I wanted to see if there's anyone that would take up the rebuttal, but no. John, what was your pick?
I watched both Suzume and Love is War, and I might be a little biased because I did drag my friends an hour and a half to go watch Love is War in theaters, so I had to pick Love is War because that's just a very good memory, and I really liked going to see it. Even the arc itself was really good as well, and the animation was good because the Love is War anime is always good. But Suzume is still an extremely strong contender with all the music, visuals, character, story. They were both completely perfect in my mind. Love is War, I just have the memory attached to it, which makes it a little better in my brain.
I don't know who started this trend, but I gotta say I'm very appreciative of the movies for animes nowadays. More often being canon and actually just taking a whole arc and making it a movie. I think it was probably Demon Slayer with the Mugen Train.
Yeah, and I love the trend.
I will say, I think the Kaguya-sama movie, like, I haven't watched it, but I think they, like, made it as 4 episodes and then just showed them, like, one right after the other. I don't know how jarring that is, or if it, like, affects
It wasn't.
being
I
a movie.
think
did
it was
not
the
feel
reverse.
Yeah, they turned the movie into episodes.
I think it
felt
might
like.
have been the reverse Demon Slayer did. They came out with the movie first and then cut it into 4 episodes.
I swear I didn't notice it. It didn't feel cut in the movie version.
Oh, no, Demon Slayer was movie first, then anime episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say if I said it in a different way.
Okay, so let's cut those predictions and see what we got.
We're good.
Alright, and your winner is Suzume, to not very many people's surprise, probably. It was also not very
Shinkai's
close.
a dub.
But Love is War got second, so let's go.
Hey.
Oh, I will say, for Suzume, I think there's actually one cool part I found about it, or it was a little maybe possibly unique, but because it takes place in like real world in Japan, without any necessarily isekai elements, sort of. Spoilers for that movie, but I saw a lot of like real life locations that I'd been to.
Yeah.
That was cool. I love it when I see that.
Neat.
Particularly the Kobe portion, where they're at Shin Kobe Station. Yeah, we were there, waiting like an hour for Devin to show up. Because Devin, I think his phone died. Good one, Devin.
Good job, Devin.
Everyone make fun of Devin for that later.
We make fun of Bernard, too. Bernard, you were there with us, right? In Kobe? You didn't go anywhere else, did you? I see you in chat.
Anyways.
But anyways, let's go to Best Animation. We've got... Oh boy, I think this is a pretty controversial one from what I remember the discussion around this. We've got JJK Season 2. We've got Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. This one it is allowed to be there for. Oshinoko, here for Best Animation. And Heavenly Delusion. Okay, Dallas, I think you may feel strongly on this one. What you got?
Probably, I would say JJK Season 2 is the one with my favorite animation. Heavenly Delusion is probably the most consistent, but I also only saw JJK and Heavenly Delusion. I watched the first episode of Oshinoko. I've seen clips of Freeman. It probably deserves to be up there. But another thing that deserves to be up here, but it's not up here, is Trigun. Stampede should be up here. But,
That is true.
CGI haters in the chat. But JJK season 2. Yeah.
Okay, quick question. So you said Heavenly Delusion is more consistent. Why does JJK still beat it out despite that?
Because JJK is more ambitious in what it does. Like the entire Maharaga fight is it's 20 minutes of just pure spectacle and mindfuckery of a battle shonen fight, and I can't help but admire the ambition, even though there's a ton of errors in scenes like that, and there's a ton of just you could tell the animators didn't get to finish what they were trying to do. I admire what they tried to do more than I appreciate Heavenly Delusion's consistency.
Mark, do you share that opinion?
No, because it's definitely Freerin. Freerin has the best animation for just every scene. I think someone definitely did. They posted something about just the cloth animation in Freerin. Like, them just putting on a jacket, not to do anything cool or whatever, was like one of the coolest things I've seen in anime, just because they've animated it so well.
Honestly, I think that reminds me of when people were commenting about the first ending for Kaguya-sama with Chika? People were like really wowed by those skort physics.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
But the whole show of Freerin is just so good. JJK definitely had some missed scenes. Heavenly Delusion was good, but still Freerin is really good. Oshinoko, I mean, it's good animation, but it's not of the same level as the other three.
Jackson, you got an opinion?
Not the strongest opinion, but I'm definitely gonna have to agree with Mark's sentiment on Freerin being the dub on this. The animation, it wasn't as flashy as stuff like Jujutsu, but the quality overall was just fantastic.
All right, John.
I mean, I only watched Oshinoko and I've seen 3 episodes of Freerin, but I have to give to Freerin because I actually saw people discussing this. Like, even on social media in the club, I saw people talking about how beautiful the animation was. I've seen that cloth physics that Mark was talking about. I've also seen just attention to detail where Fern was sitting down on a stool and she actually pulled her dress, like, under the stool so it wouldn't get caught. And I was like, that's the attention to detail is just amazing. So I have to give it to Freerin.
Honestly, JJK is probably still my pick. Even with the animation errors, I just like fights. You got good animation in fights, I'm gonna give it to you. But I will say, Heavenly Delusion, a little slept on, I think. I was very surprised watching some of the clips for researching for this award show, and yeah, I should probably watch Heavenly Delusion. Looks good. All right, cut those predictions. We're moving on.
They're cut.
Alright, and your winner is JJK Season 2.
Dang.
Which is kind of impressive.
Unfortunate.
I'm happy for the animators, even though they got, like, you know, it still turned out
Props to
good.
JJK Season 2's animators.
Yes,
Just the animators.
Just the animators.
Not the management. Alright, congratulations.
Freerin got second, which is deserved, I think. Alright. Next up, speaking of MAPPA animators, Studio of the Year.
Alright, Studio of the Year, we got MAPPA's animators! Saga Season 2, Attack on Titan, final season, the final chapters, I said it again, crap. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. And then we got Madhouse, Freerin, Yamada-kun, Yamada 999. Studio Bind, this is the only mention of Onima you're getting. Meng. And Mushoku Tensei Season 2. And then we got Bones for Hero Aka Season 6 and both of the Bungo Stray Dog seasons. By the way, guys, it's not Bungo, Bungo. Come on, get your Japanese reps in. What do we got? Mark.
I'm gonna go Madhouse just because, again, Freerin was great, and what I've seen of Yamada-kun was done really well. I am not giving anything to Mappa, and Bones was good. this year, but just not as good as Madhouse. And I'm gonna stay out of bind.
Okay, got it. John, how about you this time?
If we're just talking animators, I want to give it to Mappa because they did make very beautiful shows, and they made so many this year. But I don't want to promote the overworking of people, which I don't think is a controversial take. So I'm going to give it to Madhouse because of that.
I think we can get behind not overworking your animators and taking care of your artists.
I think we
Who's
can.
with me?
Yeah.
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 People really need to start following Kyoto Animation on how they treat their people.
Did KyoAni do anything this year?
No, I don't think so.
I think they might have had one.
Yeah, I haven't checked in KyoAni in a bit. Okay, Dallas.
My top 3 shows for the year are Mappa anime, and I didn't finish anything else that's on this list. So, yeah.
Hey, shout out to Mappa's animators. We'll take that though.
The animators.
Jackson.
I like what Mappa put out. Don't like the company. Next. Bind. We're not even gonna comment on Bind. Didio Bones.
A lot of bind haters.
There's a specific. Onimai was just.
Their resume.
No. Their resume. They have had good shows, but this year was not it. Bones has a lot of good shows that I like, but none of them were my favorite this year. Madhouse just put out 2 shows that I absolutely love. Friend One was great. It is great, still coming out. And Yamada-kun, I totally did not expect that I was going to like it as much as I did. I really freaking liked it. It was a great, short, good rom-com. I'm going to have to give my vote to Madhouse.
Do I have any Bind fans in the chat? Any Studio Bind fans?
I don't know if you want to find out.
I like the Shoko Tensei Season 1.
For this year, any Bind fans? Anyone thinks Bind should win?
Ban this man.
I got Deadly Rainbow 77.
No, John. That's the other John. He's cool.
I don't know. I don't think people named John aren't that great. I'm okay with banning all the Johns out here.
Wait, was there a Sound Euphonium movie this year?
There was one. I don't know if it released in America though.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, we got Nick. Bind My Beloved.
Nick, why?
Nick and Deadly Rainbow 77, our resident Bind fans. Congratulations, guys.
You'll be judged heavily. I mean, what? No.
What?
Let's cut those predictions. See what we got.
They're cut.
All right, and your winner is Mappa's animators. Specifically,
Congratulations to Mappa's animators and not the management.
I considered putting that one image on here, but decided against it. You know the one.
Yeah. When your animators are tweeting live that they kind of want to not exist anymore, you messed up. Treat your animators better. Treat your artists better.
Please.
All right.
They are people.
Also, it wasn't close.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it was not close.
Wow.
It would have been a lot closer between them and Madhouse.
Round one
look
win.
At the second pick, though.
It looks like a lot of people put Mappa and then Madhouse second.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just thought it deserved it second.
All right. Well, if you don't like how Mappa was treating them, maybe you can imagine in your head Madhouse won. Just cope. All right. Cool.
Cope.
I can.
Best ongoing manga. All right, manga heads. Who's with me? We got fans in the chat. Let's go. I know y'all can't read, but we got books coming up. Woo! All right, we've got One Piece, One Punch Man, Don to Don, and you and I are polar opposites. Mark, you first.
Okay, so again, One Piece, heckin' greatest story of all, fictional story of all time. I'm really happy that polar opposites got on here. I have been pushing polar opposites to a lot of people, and so far a lot of people have liked it enough to put it on here, which is fantastic. I don't think it will win because One Piece will win, because it's just heckin' fantastic.
JJK Shill, which of the I think there's 3 of these under Shueisha. I don't think One Punch Man is, but which one you got?
I don't like One Punch Man anymore. Don is good, but also it's not. It's like good. not great. And you are polar opposites are my least favorite genre. So it's One Piece. The current arc for One Piece is genuinely amazing, and it's probably one of the best arcs in the series.
You don't like rom-com?
I don't like slice of life fluff.
Okay, alright. You know what?
You just don't like happiness.
Jackson.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I've only read 2 of the manga here. I did not know about You and I Are Polar Opposites. I'm absolutely gonna go at least read chapter 1 or 2 after
It's
this
so good.
stream. The cover already got me. Dundadun's one that I've had on my list of stuff to read. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Well, you
Obviously,
may not have to read. It's getting an anime. Woo!
Oh, nice, awesome. One Piece is obviously the correct answer because One Punch Man's had a lot of up and down moments, but to be different, I want to go with One Punch Man.
Alright, good on you, hipster. John, what we got?
So I've only read One Piece and One Punch Man, and I love them both to death. Mostly just because the panel work in One Punch Man is perfection, and I love how detailed it all is. But, like Dallas was saying, the current arc in One Piece that's been happening this year might be the best arc in the series, maybe besides Marineford, and then maybe also besides Enies Lobby. But it's like on par with those 2 arcs, and if any arc is on par with those 2, I'm going to love it to death. So I gotta give it to One Piece.
I'm with
Can
the
I
One
shout
Piece
out
boys.
some-
Hold on,
Can I shout out
before
some
you-
other mangas?
Before you shout out your other manga, yeah, I'm gonna echo the fact that this arc is insane. I also think that this was completely unexpected. I don't know how many people were expecting Egghead to be this long. I think the people were just expecting them to stop by, get their shit done, and move on to like Elbaf or something. But this turned out to be a crazy arc. It's insane. One Piece is goated. Dallas, which one do you want to shout out?
So you got Undead Unluck has been crazy recently. You have Vinland Saga is on somewhat final arc, and it's pretty good. You got Land of the Lustrous, which is ending and had some banger chapters this year. JJK, okay, JJK put up some internet breaking chapters this year, and yeah.
I don't want to talk about JJK.
I don't want to talk about it. JJK might have had the most impactful chapter on the anime community.
Yeah.
I don't know.
guess
One Piece was also slapping people around with some individual chapters, but JJK, yeah, unfortunately,
there was
you
a
might
lot
have
of crazy stuff.
been spoiled by some of those memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I guess
yeah,
a quick
My Hero's
shout-out
also been
for-
good.
go for it.
My Hero's
Oh,
been good
has it?
recently. Yeah, the manga's been pretty good.
Oh, nice.
I
I
don't
haven't
know about-
actually read the manga. I'm gonna have
I
to
don't know
check it
about
out.
that one.
Well, the latest the latest fight has been good.
I don't know, but I'm
It
just gonna say
started rough
quick
at the beginning
shout-out-
this year, but
Quick shout out to the most recent chapters of Dress Up Darling. The current arc is getting wild. I'm enjoying it.
Yo, nice.
Okay, let's cut those predictions here.
done.
Alright, and your winner is One Piece with the Egghead arc. Yeah!
Thank you.
Let's go,
Let's go, One
Egghead! Let's go. It wasn't close! Let's go, the propaganda's working!
More people need to read One Piece.
You do. I swear it's actually good and it's worth how long it is. I swear.
It's only 100 hours to read. Okay, that's
true.
a fourth of the anime. So
But you'll love every hour of it.
absolutely.
Except for Fishman Island.
Well, that's short, thankfully.
It's like 60 chapters.
Yeah, well, that's short compared and the whole length of One Piece. That's
That
pretty
is short. 60 chapters for One Piece is a short arc. Alright, best new manga. We've got Kagurabachi.
Yeah.
We've got Baba Yuyu. We've got JoJo's Part 9. And we've got Kill Blue. These are all... Well, okay, JoJo's no longer part of Weekly Shonen Jump, but the other 3 are Weekly Shonen Jump titles. So, any Bocce Bros?
I thought the memes were pretty funny.
The memes
that
were
it?
funny.
Are you
I
keeping
think
up?
a
Are
lot.
you reading?
I dropped it. I just got bored. I might have dropped it right before it got good because I heard people saying like, "Wait, it's actually good now." But so maybe I'll pick it up again.
I'd hold off on that a little bit longer. Kagurabachi, I'm still keeping up with, and I will continue to keep up with it. But it is definitely not that great. I have not read JoJo Land yet because I have not read part 8 of JoJo yet. So I can't really vote on that. But out of the other 3, I think Kill Blue is the best new one this year. It's surprisingly really good. And with the weird concept they have, they've kept it not weird.
Oh yeah, no. That is something I will. I really shouldn't have to applaud someone for this, but they kept it not weird. That was good.
Really.
Dallas, you read which one?
I've read the first 5 chapters of Kagurabachi, and I've read JoJo Lands, and JoJo Lands is fantastic. It is the best start to a JoJo part that has happened in all 9 parts.
Okay, well, what is that saying? Are starts to JoJo's typically good or bad?
I guess it depends. I think it starts the ground running, and it is such a cool. It's very good. I mean, it's like the essence of JoJo, and it goes straight to the point. Like Part 8's ending was very disappointing and divisive. So going into Part 9 and just seeing Araki, because he worked on Part 8 for over a decade. It was 110 chapters long. So seeing something new and he's in a completely new setting. Like Part 8 was it's Mario Redux, so it was Part 4 Redux. So it's a completely new setting, and Araki's never done anything like it, and it promises to be more expansive than other series. And I just love JoJo's Part 9.
Jackson?
I haven't read any of these mangas, so unfortunately, I don't have much to comment on.
Whoa! Okay, you can sit down now.
Memes, though. The memes.
I need to catch up on a lot of stuff.
So I have not started JoJo's Part 9, but the other 3 I'm familiar with because I am still reading them. Kagurabachi, besides the memes, I actually really like it. At least I like the aesthetics. It's really cool how between the actual release and the Tankobon volume, I think he actually patched up the art too, so he's getting better at that. Mama Yuyu, fun concept. Really hope it sticks. I'm a little worried about both Kagurabachi and Mama Yuyu, but I really hope they continue. I'm enjoying them immensely. And Kill Blue, great stuff. I was kind of skeptical when I first saw a new OP Hitman manga with Sakamoto already slapping people around. Still pretty good though. Highly recommend it. So, let's cut those predictions and see what we got.
They're cut.
Alright, and your winner is Kagurabachi.
Hey, let's go Bachi Bros!
Let's go Bachi Bros. It was actually really close. JoJo's had a very good showing in the votes here. Sorry, Kill Blue and Mama Yuyu.
I should have shelled harder for it.
Should have.
These are all really good. Go read them. Read. I know it's a little hard, but I'm asking you. Read!
Yeah, and like Carissa said,
They're
I
literate.
think this is the first meme win of the show. I think
Is it a meme?
Well, I think the most people voted for it for the meme. I don't know how many people are still keeping up with it.
Give it a chance, guys. Oh, really? The one that mattered. I need Japan to give it a chance. Come on, man.
Alright, next up, new category, Music Awards.
Musica.
Musica.
Alright.
A super subjective category. It's so subjective.
It's subjective. I know what I'm doing. I'm right. You're wrong. Shut up, everybody.
Alright.
Okay, first category, opening song only. So just to be clear, remember, this is just the song. We're not counting the visuals. And again, we have this category as an honorable mention for animes that weren't quite blessed with that cinematic and visual amazingness, but still got killer songs. So we've got Mellow from Sudakena from Skip and Loafer. We got Slash by Yama for Gwitch. We've got Shock by Ayase, one half of Yoasobi for Buddy Daddies. And Gradation by Kanabun, featuring, I think, the lead singer from the Peggies for that one. Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
Y'all enjoy any of these?
Yes. It's a little tough for me because Mellow and Slash are really good. I'm going Slash, just because I think it's just a little bit better. If we were counting animation, Mellow might get it, because there is some really fun animation in Mellow. But Slash was just a bop. G-Witch music did great. in both seasons. The other two songs, they're good, but they're just not as good as Mellow and Slash.
All right. Anyone else feel strongly about one of these?
I don't have any
I'm
strong
kind of in a
opinions.
similar position with Mark on this one. I love all the songs on this list. They're all great. But honestly, Slash just the song hits, especially with the series and that arc that they were in for season 2. It's the best opening out of all of them, in my opinion.
Dallas? You care about music?
I don't care about any of these songs. You guys have
Alright.
terrible taste in openings.
That's crazy.
Well, I can agree that they have terrible taste, but not necessarily because of these songs. They might pick out of these four is going to go to Slash. I do like Yama. I actually like all of these artists, but I think Yama had
Yeah.
the strongest performance of the four for this one. Alright. Let's cut those predictions.
They're cut.
All right, and your winner is Slash from G-Witch.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah.
G-Witch
Alright,
actually
Witcher.
got
This
it.
is how
Let's
you know
go.
people listen to the songs before voting.
Really?
I'm
I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if they listened. I tried. I try to get them. Sometimes they don't.
Well, Slash was the correct choice, though.
Alright. Congratulations to the Gwitchers.
Yes.
Y'all needed something.
It was close.
We finally got
Fine.
the dub.
All right.
And between the
I'll go back.
both.
Hey, Mello got second.
Mel got second.
I agree with this ranking.
Mm-hmm. All right. Opening song overall.
All right, so yeah, this is our more prestigious category. This is now including the opening cinematic. We've got Idol by Yoasobi, Specials by King Do, Hana ni Natte by Yoku o Shoku Shakai, and we've got Where Our Blue Is by Kitani Tatsuya. Oh,
Okay.
To be clear, Idol is not the music video. It is the opening, not the music video.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go out and say it. River should have won this. Sadly, it's not there. So my second pick is Hanani Nate. Nothing got me more hyped than that this year. Specials was really good. Idol was really good. Specials is better than Idol, but still, Hanani Nate. When it goes to the chorus, it's just epic.
JJK Shill, or is one of the JJK songs your pick? Do you
No,
care?
I mean, for this, yes, it's specials, but Rivers from Vinland should have won, or Tombi from Trigun Stampede should have won.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
Do we have any other River fans in the chat? Vinland Saga. I want to see your support, so I can shame you for not voting. It's not up here.
I voted Rivers and Tombi.
Boo! You all suck. Didn't do your work.
Should have shilled harder.
Okay, so you said Specials is better than Where Our Blue Is. Jackson.
Honestly, it's a tie between two, but one of them edges it out for me. For me, it's a tie between Idol and Hanani Natte. They're both great, especially for the series that they're opening for. The visuals for the opening pairs with it really good, but I'm gonna have to give it to Hanani Natte.
Okay, and John.
I genuinely loved all of these openings. I think I have to give it to Hana ni Nate. I just liked it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. They're just all
Hot
so
Fair
good.
Dies is actually Hana ni Natte is actually, unfortunately for the rest of y'all, is the weakest song I think out of all of these. I think Idol is a great song, but its visuals don't hold up to Mappa's animators on JJK. Those things were really good. In particular, I think I just really liked how the visuals for Where Our Blue Is was like really nostalgic. And you hadn't even seen the whole season yet. Sure, I read it and I knew it was happening. Like, you saw bits and pieces of their lives just being happy. I like my characters being happy, and it looked nice. And the song felt really nostalgic. It was a great fit. And then Specials, in particular, I really liked that sequence with the hands, all the hand animations. That was hype. Like, it was they were like moving in time to the song too. I love both of these songs, but I think in terms of both song and visuals together, I think it's going to go to Specials for me. They also had really catchy choruses. It's hard to beat that. If you stick in people's heads, pretty damn good. Alright, let's cut those predictions. I want to see who won OP overall.
All right.
There, cut.
All right, and your winner
Come on.
for OP overall is Idol. It's Idol.
Woo! Whoa!
I think people might be thinking of the music video. But
That
still,
is
it's good.
mildly surprising.
It is actually surprising. It was good. I liked the opening a lot still. JJK was in second. Maybe if y'all combined your votes, you would have beaten Idol.
I will say that is the hard part, is that where our blue is and Specials. They might have cannibalized each other's votes. They're both pretty damn good from the same anime.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry to all you Apothecary Diaries fans.
There's dozens of us. Actually, there's a lot more than dozens, but still.
Okay, let's move on to endings. Maybe a little less known, a little less hype for some people, but I still appreciate some good endings. We've got To You 2000 or 20,000 Years From Now by Linked Horizon. Really nice that they got to do the final one too, since they started with the first opening. We've got Anywhere, Anytime, Anywhere by Millet. I don't know.
Millet.
You got Nomi by Yagi Kairi, and you've got Shurishi by Lucklight.
Okay. For 2,000 years or 20,000 years, I'ma just say it is the best song to end out Attack on Titan.
Oh, absolutely.
And for that reason alone, it is the best ending song of this. There weren't really any visuals for it because it just kind of played while the show was going on. So that's why it can't really get in the other spot. But it is just fantastic and the most nostalgic bringing from the past seasons of Attack on Titan, and I think it deserves to win this one.
You agree, Dallas?
Yeah, I agree. It was amazing and great. Yeah, I think it complements the ending when it's being played really well and elevates the manga content. Nomi is also really good, but AOT is better.
Okay, Jackson.
I like all of them. Honestly, it's kind of tough, but I'm gonna have to also agree with the AOT pick. It was just a really good pairing for the ending of the series.
Don?
Just gonna echo what everyone else said. It was perfect. I'm so glad the people who did the first opening got to do the final ending. It was just so poetic.
I do. Poetry. Rhymes. Alright. Let's cut those predictions.
Cut.
Alright. And your winner is Anytime, Anywhere. It's not
Dang it.
AOT. It's Friren's ending.
Really?
I really thought that was gonna pull out.
Yeah, and it wasn't very close. It was kind of close, but AOT got second, thankfully.
Hey.
But man,
Oh, that was a pretty significant gap in the first round picks.
it was.
Okay. Next one.
Ending overall.
We've got Mephisto by Queen Bee, Without Love by LMYK. We've got Raised by Chili Beans. And we've got Red Birthmark by Ina the End. Gwitch. Any Gwitchers? Y'all like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Oh yeah.
I'm actually a fan of all of these songs. This one actually did well, not like the opening category. But Red Birthmark is fantastic. I don't think it will win. But the visuals on that, heckin' fantastic. Fits with what the show goes, with what goes on in the show closer to the end of the season. So it hits even harder. Just heckin' awesome. I'll just say that.
Yeah. No, I can't agree with Mark anymore on this. Honestly, It might be a little bit of a hot take. Red Birthmark might be on my top 10 anime endings of all time. The song is amazing. The visuals pair with it perfectly. It is a very, like, almost emotional song in a way, but not in just being raw. It's a really good ending. If you have not seen the ending for G-Witch Season 2, go at least watch the ending. It's fantastic. It is definitely my personal pick for this category.
Okay, John.
I did listen to all of these and watched all of them, but I specifically remember Mephisto and Ray's really well. Specifically for Mephisto, I loved how the violins would fade in before the animation actually started for the ending in the anime. So like when a very tense moment was happening and then you heard the violins start coming in, you would freak out. You're like, wait, the episode's ending here? How the fuck is it ending here? And just that intensity was really cool. And then Ray's was just perfect. Just because I love One Piece so much. And just that whole ending section of Wano is so good. It made me so happy. I loved it so much. The songs themselves, they're just all awesome. I liked all of these. So, no bias towards the song.
Dallas.
Honestly, I love Without Love and Red Birthmark probably equally. And that's insane because I haven't watched Wish from Mercury and I just watched the endings. So, Wish from Mercury probably deserves it, but I also really love Vinland Saga Season 2's ending, and I think it pairs really well with the themes of the story and what's happening. So I'd probably give it to Without Love.
Now, I don't think Mephisto is better than Idol, Krispy Kreme, but I'm gonna have to, I think Raised by Chili Beans has the better visuals, but I think as a song, Mephisto, pretty damn good. I think it's maybe not as common for an ending to be hype, but you hear those, like John said, you hear those violins come on, you're, ooh. I also got some really cool memes out of it too, so I'll go with Mephisto. Let's cut those predictions and let's see what we got.
They're cut.
Alright, and your winner is Mephisto! Let's go.
Not surprised.
Wait, seriously?
It was Mephisto.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It is a
It
good
was
amazing ending.
not very close.
Really? I was not expecting it to win. I was picking it, but I was not expecting it to
Birthmark got
win.
second.
We have
Red Birthmark actually got second? What?
And
Oof.
that's
Wow.
how you know people are listening to the songs. and
I'm
actually watching
happy.
it. Yeah.
That makes me happy.
I'd say some, because if enough did, it would have won.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah, no. I love Mephisto, but Red Birthmark is just... Oh, it's such a good ending.
Alright.
Alright.
Insert time.
Insert songs. This one's maybe a little less known. I hope y'all will actually listen to this shit. Super Eurobeat on deck for MF Ghost. Alright,
Yeah.
we've got Strange Fake by Sawano Hiroyuki. We've got Not Beat Doubt because John held a weapon to my head,
I
and
might have done that. Maybe.
it's by KG and I featuring Hayami Saori. We've got Do You Really Want to Love Me by Norma Sheffield, and we've got Yuck Till We Are Ashes by Kota Yamamoto. And Sawano, he's back too. What y'all got? AOT Defenders?
I mean, I do like the song. It isn't as strong as the other one. Honestly, I like Strange Fake more, and I haven't seen that show. I go Strange Fake, Eurobeat, Ashes, and then Danmachi.
No.
I'm with you on the Strange Fake. I haven't watched Fate Strange Fake, but Hiroyuki Sawano Hiroyuki, whatever order you want to put it in, Japanese or English, but he's pretty damn good at what he does.
Oh,
I love his shit. Fate Strange Fake, or Strange Fake, pretty good for me. John.
So, obviously I have to shill. I did put Not Meet Doubt first. I'll explain why. But I did put Strange Fake second. It was actually really good. I still need to watch Strange Fake. I heard really good things. And that song is pushing me towards that. But Not Meet Doubt. For the people who remember in the moments, when I was talking about the thing, I'm not going to say what happened, and there's a flashback to that big event that happened that shaped Ryu's character. This is a very melancholy song that plays over the entire flashback as things are happening to Ryu, and it's sung by the voice actress, so in a way it's sung by Ryu. It is so perfect. It perfectly encapsulates the moment, and I actually heard people outside of Danmachi fans talking about the song after the fact because it was just that good. It's actually a really good song.
Mark, I'm surprised you put Strange Fake over the Eurobeat.
I do like Eurobeat, but Strange Fake was a really good song, and I'm not sure that's my favorite Eurobeat song in MF Ghost.
Dallas and Jackson, are you also Samano fans?
I'm not. I'm actually going to put Do You Really Wanna Love as my pick. Just because I'm a big Eurobeat fan. I love Eurobeat, and MF Ghost is kind of a divisive show in the community for Initial D fans, but I do agree it's not the best Eurobeat song from the series. There is better songs in MF Ghost, but also I haven't watched Strange Fake or that section of Danmachi, and I'm not. I heard the songs, but I don't remember them that very well. So I'm just gonna go with the one that I remember the best, being Do You Really Want to Love Me from MF Ghost.
Dallas?
I'm both a Fate shill and an Attack on Titan shill, so
Gosh.
it's really hard for me to pick. And I'm also, in addition to Fate, I'm a shill for Strange Fake. It is so good. I could really go either way. Probably Attack on Titan. I don't know.
Okay. Hey guys, JJK Shill is really should have changed his name. Why'd you put JJK Shill? He's shilling for Attack.
What, JJK isn't here, man.
I know it's not here, but I feel like I read more about Attack on Titan from you.
I can change that right now.
Do it.
You can just add it. It's both.
I did say, before the stream started, I say JJK shill and Attack on Titan shill, because I knew I would be shilling both.
Alright, let's get those predictions while we're Let's see what we got.
Perfect. Are they cut?
Okay, they're closed.
Alright, and your winner is Strange Fake.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go. And Danmachi was second, and it was close. It was kind of close. I'm so
That didn't
happy.
look close to me. That said 28-20. What do you want about?
Yes, but like this is way more than I expected. I expect people to not vote it specifically to spite me, or because they didn't watch Danmachi. But
I wouldn't vote for it to spite you.
I'm
Yeah.
just so happy. I'm so happy people liked it. It's a good song, guys.
Okay, so now beyond best insert, now we have the entire score. Our nominations are Attack on Titan, again. Freerin, JJK Season 2. Oh no, what are you gonna do, Dallas? We had Trigun as well. Alright. Dallas, I wanna hear from you.
Dallas?
Did the shill die?
He might have died.
Oh, he's muted. I think he's dead.
Uh-oh. Someone got to him, guys. Someone put out
Oh
a
no.
vote.
Alright, Mark.
Oh
should
god.
know.
Black.
Well, Evan Call is fantastic for Freerin. I don't know if y'all know, but Evan Call did My Happy Marriage as well as Violet Evergarden. Both of those soundtracks also phenomenal. I'm a big Evan Call fan in the first place, so I don't think I could not vote Freerin for this anyways. But Triground Stampede, also really good. You'll need to check it out. But yeah, Freerin definitely should win.
I mean, I liked Freerin's soundtrack a lot. I like AOT's soundtrack a lot. For me, it's between one of the two. I think AOT just hits the right spot for me, personally. I like orchestral music a lot, and I like really big, impactful percussion, which happens a lot.
Same. Salwa knows my pick for this one. Jackson.
I'm gonna have to agree with Mark on this one. I'm gonna have to go with Freerin. Evan Call is always a W. The soundtrack just fits the show really well, and it's just a good soundtrack in general.
Alright. Shill, are you back?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's alive.
What do you got?
Attack on Titan.
Do you want to like how good was Trigun? Can you comment on that at least? How good was Trigun's score?
Oh, me? I don't remember Trigun's score, honestly. I probably have to rewatch it. I watched it like when it came out, so it's been like a year, and I don't remember specifically.
Oh, that doesn't bode well for Trigun fans.
Ooh.
Well, cut those predictions then. Let's see if Trigun can defy fate. What we got?
They're cut.
All right, and your winner is Fririn.
Heck yeah!
Oh!
Damn, that's kind of surprising.
And AOT was in second. This one was closer. This was closer. So good job. Both of these scores were really good. So, not that surprised.
I'm surprised. I really thought AOT was gonna carry this one.
All right, it's time for the final.
Oh, all right. We're down to our final 3 events. Here are the big boys. We've got the animes of the year. We've got sequel, new release, and then the anime of the year category. So, starting off with sequel, we've got JJK Season 2, we've got Attack on Titan, The End, we've got Vinland Saga Season 2, and we've got Mushoku Tensei Season 2. So, we have gone through all of these nominees, we've talked about them, you've heard a lot of commentary from us, so we're not going to go rehash those. I guess maybe let's get some quick comments on why you think they are specifically better than the rest of them. Do they make a good sequel? Do they make a good ending? What do they do well? Mark.
Okay, Attack on Titan is my pick for this. Attack on Titan ended really well. Like I said, I like how they handled the laws of their world, I guess you could say. Jujutsu Kaisen was really good and has some of my favorite parts of the manga. But Attack on Titan really just hit harder for me.
Hit harder. Okay. Dallas. Did Attack on Titan also hit harder than JJK for you?
Yeah, I like Attack on Titan more just because it's got more epic scale. I think the concepts it talks about are more interesting in general. But honestly, I'd be happy with any of the things that are not called Mushoku Tensei winning this category.
That's so base.
Hey, well, John, if it's base, is that which one are you picking out of the 3?
I gotta go with AOT. It was a pretty good final story. It wrapped up the whole arc of like one of the biggest anime ever that most people have seen. I just thought it was pretty perfect. It was good.
Jackson?
I'm gonna say a lot of the same. I agree. AOT. It was a really good way to close it. Can't really say anything anyone else hasn't already said, other than the fact of, dear God, it's finally over.
10 years. 10
It
years
should
and
not
how
have
many
taken
final
that
seasons?
long.
Too many.
How many
Oh
final
my
seasons?
God.
I don't
5?
know.
Was it 4 or 3?
It was 4
I think it
because
was-
we had
it
the
was
final
4.
season,
4
the final season
seasons.
part 2, the final season, the final part, and then the final seasons and the final part, the final part.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell?
It's finally over.
I think my pick is gonna be JJK Season 2, but any Mushoku Tensei fans in the chat? Any defenders? Y'all want to come out?
Anyone who's
Anyone brave enough.
undebatably wrong.
Okay.
Nick, I know you're a defender, but yeah, over this, yes.
Yeah, for Mushoku
But he
Tensei.
hates,
Yeah, okay,
he hates
there-
Attack on
yeah.
Titan.
Do you
I know
think it's
that.
sequel of the year? Because no one on here does.
He said, "I like MT, but it's not sequel."
So there we go. No Mushoku Tensei fans in the chat.
Their fans is not willing to defend it for sequel of the year. All right, cut them predictions. What do we got
They're
for
cut.
sequel of the year?
They're cut?
Yep.
Alright, and your winner is JJK Season 2.
Dang it.
Ooh.
They actually beat out AOT. I'm a little sad.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed with that.
Vinland got more votes than AOT, though.
Woo!
That's what was surprising.
Really? Vinland?
Uh,
Huh.
Damn.
yeah, crazy.
That's
I
surprising, yeah.
I think it's AOT haters voted for Vinland because they know it's good.
Honestly, probably.
Yeah, probably.
But let's go JJK, let's go Vinland. Nice.
Interesting, it got second despite having the most third place votes. Yes, this is the magic of ranked choice voting, guys. All right, we've got new release of the year. Oshinoko, Trigun Stampede, Pluto's on here, and Heavenly Delusion as well. So, remember guys, Free Ren and Apothecary Diaries, not up for any of these.
They're not done.
Bye-bye.
Next year.
Dallas.
My vote is Trigun Stampede. Yeah, it's the one I enjoyed the most.
Gotcha. Okay, Mark.
I'm gonna also go Trigun Stampede. As a story as a whole, it was really good. I know I had some problems because of the original Trigun and how they changed it, but I think as a standalone, it's the best out of the 4.
Jackson.
I've only seen 2 of the series on this list, unfortunately, and I did really like Trigun Stampede. But it can't make top for me just because I do prefer the original source material. I prefer the original Trigun over Stampede, and the theater kid in me is screaming Oshinoko.
All right, John.
I only watched Oshinoko on this list, unfortunately. But I did really like Oshinoko, so I wouldn't be upset if it won.
I'm very happy with the adaptation for Oshinoko, so
Yeah,
that's
it
going to be
was
my
really
pick
good.
too. All right, cut them predictions.
The cut.
Alright, and your winner is Oshinoko. Congrats, Oshinoko fans.
Not really.
All right.
a surprise.
It's not a
Memcho for the
surprise.
win.
It also
Memcho for
wasn't
the
close. It was not close.
Damn.
Y'all need to
Xander,
watch more
Can
anime.
we agree Memcho best character in Oshinoko?
No, that's Kana.
Most likable instead of best, I
I
guess.
could agree with that. She's very
Yeah.
likable.
Memcho's very likable. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, final time. It's the finale.
All right, boys. It's been 2.5 and 6 minutes. Sorry for dragging on, sort of.
We've
But
been here for a minute.
I hope you have enjoyed hearing us chat. Sort of. Like, I really like doing this every year, and this may be my final year hosting. So
No.
if you guys want to host this next year, it's gonna be an open spot, but you kind of have to be an officer to do that. So make sure you apply.
You have to beat
John's
Mark.
graduating. John's graduating. You're gonna have to take his spot. We got an open spot at the end of this semester.
So true.
Unless you make John fail his classes, in which case he'll
Please
be
don't
back.
do that. Please
Time
don't.
to sabotage
No.
John and turn him into a super
Oh,
senior.
my
Let's
scholarship's
get
end of this semester. No.
It sucks. Student loans.
No.
Yeah, it's nice. Thank you guys for joining me for the 5th Aggie-SAMA. Really appreciate it. It was nice. Okay, so for the final time as host, it's time for Anime of the Year. We've got Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. We've got Oshinoko. We've got Attack on Titan Final Season, the final chapters. We've got Vinland Saga Season 2. And we've got The Eminence in Shadow Season 1, which was a holdover from fall 2022. This being here, by the way, means that all the other shows that you saw up for sequel and new release, Eminence in Shadow Season 1 apparently beat them out in voting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all did not vote for very many shows for Anime of the Year for some reason. I don't know
Why? Old. So, I want you to give me your prediction and your choice. Starting with, we'll go backwards this time. John.
Well, I already know the outcome. So can I still do this?
Okay, what's your pick then?
My pick is AOT because it is the perfect culmination to such a long series and well-loved series.
Jackson.
I'm gonna also have to go AOT. I'm just so glad it's finally over, and they ended it in the best way they could have.
Dallas.
My pick is for Anime of the Year is AOT.
Okay. And Mark.
My pick is AOT. Prediction, Jujutsu Kaisen. But I think it would be really funny if Eminence in the Shadow won after not being in new release because people don't know how to vote.
That would have been really
Pat.
funny.
Any Eminence in Shadow believers?
Are there any? I know.
Anyone at all?
I know Jacob is. Jacob's a believer, and other John and JD.
Y'all believe Eminence in Shadow is going to win? It's gonna take home the bacon. Does anyone say take home the bacon anymore? Look, guys, when you graduate, as soon as you hit that stage and take your diploma, Catherine Banks is no longer the president. Listen, Mark Welsh. Mark Welsh is gonna infect you with the old, and you're gonna age. You're gonna start getting those back pains. You're gonna become a boomer, and you're just gonna be like, oh, I don't even know what the kids say nowadays anymore. But yeah,
I'm already there.
all right. Good luck. Good luck to all the Eminence and Shadow fans. My pick for anime of the year. I really enjoyed Eminence Shadow season 2. Actually, I wouldn't have picked season 1. I would have picked season 2 over season 1.
Okay.
But JJK, I have been so hyped to see this arc animated for a very long time, and so that's going to be my pick. And while it is unfortunate production issues it went through, I was still mostly satisfied, especially with the hidden inventory arc. Really love that. Okay, so drum roll, please, and let's cut off this prediction.
They're cut.
Is the
Alrighty.
drum roll picking up on my mic?
I don't know.
The winner is Oshinoko.
Oh, really?
Dang.
Oshinoko is anime
No.
of the year.
Really?
Anime of the year for Aggie-SAMA's Oshinoko, guys.
Okay,
JJK
I
was
loved that
second.
show and that. Oh, that.
Dude.
Huh.
It was not close between JJK and Oshinoko.
Dang.
I don't know how I feel about that, and I loved Oshinoko.
Who was last? Vinland.
No.
And Eminence and Shadow tied.
Yeah.
But I guess we took Vinland first over Eminence and Shadow?
Yeah. More people said Vinland second.
Ah, okay. Right. Okay. Wow. Look at this. Yeah, Oshinoko and JJK duked it out for that first round. 17-15. Oof.
Dang.
Yeah.
Now this one was fairly close. This was within 2 votes. Almost there. Almost to 50% for JJK.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
I'm surprised. I was shocked.
That
JJK
is
did
really
not-
surprising.
Go as hard as I thought I did in the voting.
I
Wow.
thought it was definitely going to be between JJK or AOT.
I'm telling you, there's just a heck ton of Oshinoko fans.
I guess there is.
Not enough Oshinoko haters. We got plenty of people that hate
Not
Oshinoko.
not enough that actually filled out the form.
Yes, we told y'all to fill out the form, even if it was just on vibes or memes. We told you.
I love democracy.
You guys did this. You guys did this.
All right. Well, without further ado, thank you guys for another successful year of Aggie-SAMA. It was an honor to host this community award show, and again, try not to be super formal about it. It's just a community award show, but it's nice that we have something to do with it. And next year, man, I hope you all learned your lessons. Read, vote, don't be dumb.
Please read and
Watch
vote.
shows, listen to your music. And maybe I'll see you next year, but I won't be host. We'll see. Any last comments from y'all?
I have this comment.
Go for it.
With Mushoku Tensei winning 2021 and Oshinoko winning 2023, Aggie-SAMA will never beat the allegations.
Okay, what about 2022 though? Come on now.
2022 was Chainsaw Man, so also, I mean, that was good.
But Chainsaw Man didn't win new release, right? It didn't
No.
win new release, but won
No,
anime of the year.
It didn't win its season.
Oh yeah, it didn't win its season, but it won anime of the year. That was what it was.
That was in fall, right, with Bochi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Bochi fans were certainly not happy with that one in 2022.
I was
That's for
one of
sure.
those. I was pissed.
No
Those
Bochi.
should have happened.
It should have.
All right,
We were
guys.
so close.
So
That's us signing out. Adios.
All right. Peace out, yo.